Linebacker and safety is being escorted by his parents, Mike and Becky, brother Levi. After graduation, Dylan is planning to go to college and major in pharmaceutical healthcare business. Congratulations, Dylan. Dylan Bonaz, the lineman, is being escorted by his parents, Nick and Jen. Next year, Dylan plans to attend college in Florida. Congratulations, Dylan. Greg Brower, running back, is escorted by his grandmother Marilyn, his brother Kyle, and sister Gabby. Next year, Greg plans on going to school to be an electrician. Congratulations, Greg. Tyler Carosi, captain of the football team, center and defensive tackle, is being escorted by his parents Christina, Jay, and his brother Craig, and his sister Gavin. His brothers Gavin and his sister Dana, and his grandparents Iris, Eleanor, and Norman. Next year, Tyler plans on attending college and studying business administration. Congratulations, Tyler. Ramey Feniello, captain of the football team and middle linebacker, is being escorted by his parents Ramey and Tiffany, his brother Nico, and his sister Alexia. Next year, Ramey plans on playing football in college and majoring in business administration. Congratulations, Ramey. Anthony Giglio, quarterback of the football team, is being escorted by his parents Jerry and Beth, a.k.a. Booster Betty, and his sister Brielle. Next year, Ant plans on playing football in college and majoring in criminal justice. Congratulations, Anthony. Matthew Araka, captain of the football team and middle linebacker. He's being escorted by his parents, Will and Lisa, and his sister, Lauren. After graduation, Matt plans on attending a 4-year college and majoring in business administration. Congratulations, Matthew. Isaiah Jordan, offensive lineman, is being escorted by his father, Patrick, his brother, Jordan, Patrick Jordan, his brother Victor Jordan, Papa Patrick Jordan, and great-grandmother Louise Jordan, and cousin Mackay Durham. Next year, Isaiah plans on playing football in college and majoring in business and economics. Congratulations, Isaiah. Our next honoree is Grant Lepchak. He's an offensive lineman. He's being escorted by his parents, Becky and Mike, and his sisters, Gwyneth and Gracie. Next year, Grant plans to attend college and major in political science. Congratulations, Grant. Jace Moore, captain of the football team, wide receiver and safety, is being escorted by his parents, Dan and Lisa, and his brother Danny. Next year, Jace plans on attending college and majoring in finance. Congratulations, Jace. Sean Mahan, captain of the football team and linebacker, is being escorted by his parents Gary and Jen and sister Kelly. Next year, Sean plans on going to school to be an electrician. Congratulations, Sean. Nolan Petro, slot receiver, is being escorted by his parents Melanie and Rob and his brother Braden. Following graduation, Nolan plans on pursuing a degree in nursing science with a focus on pediatrics. Congratulations, Nolan. Maxwell Power, offensive lineman, is being escorted by his parents Maggie and Ted, sister Molly. Next year, Maxwell plans on attending college and pursuing a career in nursing. Congratulations, Mac. Evan Stubbs, defensive end, is being escorted by his mother Marisol, grandmother Carmen, sister Ariana, and brother Matt. After graduation, Evans will be joining the U.S. Marines to serve in our military. Congratulations, Evan. And John Weaver, captain of the football team, tight end, and D-line, is being escorted by his parents Joe and Lee, his Nana Beth, his brother Nick, and sister Abby. John plans on continuing his football and career in college and major in health and physical education. Congratulations, John. Now we're moving on to our cheerleaders. Our first honoree is Maria Azer, captain of the varsity cheerleading team and competition teams, being escorted by her parents Mariana and Ader Azer and her brother Mario. Next year, Maria plans to attend college and major in exercise science. Congratulations, Maria. Lily Jones, varsity cheerleader, is being escorted by her parents Beth and Ken and brother Caden. Next year, Lily plans on attending the University of Minnesota for elementary education. Congratulations, Lily. Aubriana Mulvin, a captain of the varsity cheerleading team and competitions teams. She is being escorted by her parents Anthony and Jessica and her brother Julian. Next year, Aubriana plans on attending college and majoring in health sciences. Congratulations, Aubriana. Gia Sprague, varsity cheerleader, is being escorted by her parents Nicole and Chad Sprague and sister Lila. After graduation, Gia plans on attending college, continuing her cheerleading career, and earning her MBA. Congratulations, Gia. Caitlin Woodhead, varsity cheerleader, is being escorted by her parents Aaron and Ryan, as well as her sister Nora and brother Aiden. Next year, Caitlin plans to attend college and major in speech-language pathology. Congratulations, Caitlin. And our last cheerleader, Haley Zimmerman, captain of the varsity competition and cheerleading teams, is being escorted by her parents Keith and Sharon and her brothers Anthony and Timmy and family friends Jed Henry, Trey Kaufman, and Pop Sprill. Next year, Haley plans to attend college and major in criminology. Congratulations, Haley. And now on to our band and color guard members. First is Kendra Baggett. Band member is being escorted by her mom Erica, dad Eric, sister Olivia, and brother Russell. Her future plans are to continue working on training horse riders and start her own training program. Congratulations, Kendra. Michael Jeanette, a band member, is being escorted by his mom and dad, Kim and Tony, sister Heather, and brother Christopher. After graduation, Michael plans to pursue a career in automotive repair. Congratulations, Michael. Noelle Kine, a color guard captain, is being escorted by her mom and dad, Amber and Edward, and her brother, Kine, I guess. She plans to attend a private 4-year college and study biology. Congratulations, Noelle. Emma Levinson, guard captain, is being escorted by her parents, Amy and Jed Levinson. Emma plans to attend a 4-year college majoring in business with a concentration in management and leadership. Congratulations, Emma. Aaron Major, brass section leader, is being escorted by his mother, Tracy Pryor. He plans on attending a college after graduation. Congratulations, Aaron. We have two going in together right now. We have Jameson Moles and Maxine Yang. Jameson is a drum major for the band, and Maxine is a pit captain in the band. They are being escorted by Jameson's parents, Jason and Anne-Marie Moles. Jameson plans to attend a 4-year college for cinematography, and Maxine plans on majoring in criminal justice and one day becoming a police officer. Congratulations, Jameson and Maxine. Next up, Amy Sagbay, a member of the band, is being escorted by her father and mother, Angel and Carmen Sagbay Fernandez, and siblings Angeles, Yalia, and Zeus. Her plans for the future is to study business administration. Congratulations, Amy. Dylan Schwager, a drumline section leader, is being escorted by his parents, Christy and Dave, his sister Kelly and brother Ryan. He plans to go to college and major in education to be a history teacher. Congratulations, Dylan. Taylor Seeley, a woodwind section leader, is being escorted by her mom, Ken, her sister Alyssa, brother Jackson, and her grandparents. Taylor intends to study psychology as her major, and music will be her minor in college. Congratulations, Taylor. Amira Soto, color guard captain for the Steinert marching unit, is being escorted by her parents, Danny and Denise Soto, and her sister, a marching unit alumni, Rihanna. Amira plans to go to a four-year college after graduation. Congratulations, Amira. And last and definitely not least, Tyler Swizak, member of the trumpet section, is being escorted by his mom and dad, Debbie and Mike. Tyler will attend Mercer County Community College upon graduation and continue to help those with disabilities through the Miracle League of Mercer County, where he serves as a mentor and junior coach. Congratulations, Tyler. Congratulations to all of our senior members of all of our teams and marching unit and color guard. We wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, and remember, once a Spartan, always a Spartan.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. $14.90 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are number one in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs for acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Hi, Paul Muller here, and there's never been a better time to be part of the team. New car inventory is back. We have over 100 new Toyotas ready to drive home today with some of our most popular models available. And with a huge selection of dependable certified used Toyotas, our pre-owned departments are ready to make a deal that works for you. Plus, our award-winning service centers will have you in and out and back on the road in no time. Visit one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton, or online at teamtoyota.net.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching, Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBsports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBsports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
Deep in the heart of Hamilton Township, the 66th meeting between the Hamilton West Hornets and the Steinert Spartans, Thanksgiving Day football on the WBCB Sports Network. Hello again, everybody. Alongside the Mercer County Hall of Famer Rich Fisher, my name is Mike Warren. Thrilled to be with you this morning for some Thanksgiving Day football on WBCB. The Steinert Spartans going for their third consecutive victory in the series against the Hamilton West Hornets. And the Spartans today, some rainy conditions on their new turf field. That'll be quite the test here this afternoon, Rich Fisher.
Absolutely, Mike, and happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody listening and watching, and happy Thanksgiving to our whole crew here that's out here in the rain, although we are in the press box. And, I don't know. This game, look, this is on paper, Steinert's got to be favored here. They have a size advantage, an experience advantage. Hamilton's got an offensive line, inexperienced and banged up. But you know what? Sometimes weather like this, as you know, can be a big equalizer in these games. So we'll have to see how that plays out. We'll see if they try to throw the ball much or if it's going to be a strictly running game. If they do throw, Steinert's defense is going to try to put pressure on sophomore quarterback Colin Bresler. Look for the Hornets. They may try and do some quick passes to their backs or out wide just so Bresler can get the ball out quick and avoid that pass rush. Brian Boswell, he'll be a key to any offensive success the Hornets have. Really Hamilton's got to get him established in the running game. And they also might, want to get him some passes in space where he can use that speed and athleticism. One of the guys Bresler's really got to keep an eye out on is Dylan Andruski, Spartan sack leader. And he's got to be careful where he throws the ball, as Steinert has over 8 interceptions as a team. But one bright spot for Bresler is out of 71 passes, he's only thrown 1 interception. That's not bad for a young quarterback.
It's very good.
Yeah. You look at Steinert, Mekhi Blackstone, very effective two-way player. He's got over 30 receptions, and he's also one of the Spartans' leading tacklers. You also have Remy Feniello at linebacker. He's the guy to really watch on that Steinert defense. He is all over the field. Offensively, Anthony Giglio back under center. Last year in this game, he threw for 136 yards and 2 TDs. He's thrown for almost 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns this year. Also rushed for over 200 yards and 3 scores, so Hamilton has to be aware of that. And he's got a strong running back in Isaac Pate, who's right around the 1,000-yard mark. The stats on NJ.com aren't accurate. A few games are missing. And he's found the end zone 7 times. So we saw Pate, I forget if you were here or not, have a monster game against Nottingham a few weeks ago. And last year in this game, he ran for 106 yards and had a 77-yard touchdown run.
Yep.
So he likes to step up on the big stage. Defensively, Hamilton's got a really hard-hitting linebacker, Gabe Bing. And sophomore Christian Eagleton has emerged as a nice, pleasant surprise for the Hornets. Look, you never know what can happen in this game. If there were betting odds, they would favor Steinert. Hamilton is young. They could return a possible 18 of 22 starters next year, Mike.
That's amazing.
That's how young they are. Look, we're hoping for a good game. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. It's interesting in this series. There have been 25 games decided by 1 possession. 37 have been decided by 14 points or more. At this point, Hamilton's just looking to put points on the board. It's been shut out 2 straight years for the first time ever in this series. If they can get an early score and gain some confidence, they could hang in there. On the other hand, Steinert would like to use its athletic ability, get up quick, maybe take the heart out of West. Whatever happens, it's a great day to be out here. You know, we're still enjoying a fast-fading tradition in New Jersey. Hamilton leads the series 37-27-1. Steinert's won the last 2, 9 of the last 15. So, it's the rain is probably going to hold the crowd down to what it usually is for this game, but it's still going to be – you're going to see more people here for this game than you see for a lot of regular season sunny weather games, regardless of the weather.
Fans still filing in here off of Klockner Road. Conditions wet, but the fans – well, they're still excited for Thanksgiving Day football, and how could you blame them? One of the most storied rivalries in Mercer County, a new chapter added this afternoon here on WBCB as the Steinert Spartans go for their 3rd straight win against the Hamilton West Hornets here on Thanksgiving. The West Hornets won the previous 3 meetings before the 2-game winning streak in this series matchup between the 2 schools. Steinert goes for 3 straight today. You mentioned Anthony Giglio. You talked about Isaac Pate just a little bit. The ground game is what really gets this Spartan offense going, and once they get that ground game going, then you see the aerial attack sprinkled in with the Mekhi Blackstone or even a Matt Gill as we see the Spartans take the field here for the first time this afternoon. An emotional senior day here today, Fish, as you can attest to, as always, a lot of emotions on the line on a Thanksgiving Day game alone, but when you add those emotions of senior day, the last time that these 12th graders get to sport up and suit up here on this field, it's a very powerful and a very meaningful day for a lot of those guys down on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. Not just the Steinert guys who obviously there's a little more emotion because it's their last home game, but those Hamilton West seniors are playing their last game ever, unless they're going to college or something. So it's emotional all the way around. Remy Feniello told me the other day. He said that a couple of years ago when they played this game here as sophomores, and they're like, well, how great is this? We're going to have our senior year game right here at Steinert. So they've been looking to this for 3 years now, knowing that they were going to be able to play their last game here at Steinert. And, Mike, it's just the Thanksgiving games have just really been gutted over the years in New Jersey.
They have.
And, I don't think the state's a big fan of them and everything. And, look, I can see both sides. I mean, sometimes with the playoffs and all that, it's tough to get them in. And, maybe sometimes you might lose some power points because you're playing a game after the cutoff. But in the overall scheme of things, this gives these kids such a memory and such a,
correct,
something they can just take with them for the rest of their lives. And not just the players, the parents and the alumni that come back to this game. And, it is. It's like, hey, let's go back. This is bigger than a homecoming game, really, as far as people coming back. You got all the college kids home from for Thanksgiving on vacation, and I don't know. I don't know how long this is going to last. I hope it lasts forever. Time marches on and things change. we'll just have to see what happens. I mean, you still got a few over in Bordentown, right? Or in Burlington, Bucks.
Yes.
Doesn't Bristol and Marsville still play?
Unfortunately, that game got canceled this year due to eligibility issues for Marsville. So yesterday on WBCB, we had the first annual, according to Bristol, the first annual red and white game, and it was an 8-on-8 inter-squad scrimmage with Bristol. And it was a pretty fun day yesterday getting to cover that. Mike Ciotti's squad had quite a fun time, and they actually were presented with the Turkey Bowl trophy that would have been presented because Marsville had to forfeit. So they got to present the whole team with the trophy afterwards, still able to salvage that final game for their seniors, and a great showing from the school community and the Bristol community yesterday on WBCB. You can check that archive game on our YouTube channel at WBCB Sports on YouTube. Today's game on WBCB, presented by the Revere Restaurant, Kessel Dermatology, Haldeman Ford Subaru, Salt Funeral Homes, the New Jersey Education Association, Team Toyota, the Capital Health System, Blend Restaurant, Bob Hope's Auto Repair, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, Hyundai of Trenton, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, the Italian People's Bakery, the Trentonian, and the Hamilton Township Education Association, all proud to bring you today's game here on WBCB. The 66th meeting between these two schools, Hamilton West and the Spartans of Steinert High School, as the Hornets prepare to take the field for the first time today, as they gather in the left end zone before taking the field.
You know, another thing they're doing today, kind of special, they're having alumni band here for Steinert at halftime that's going to play at halftime. So the band people are pretty excited about that. I mean, yeah, they got two really good bands here. Hamilton West won a bunch of competitions and placed high in a bunch of competitions this past year. And Steinert with their alumni coming back, and I happen to know that because the musical director at our church, Julie Caudle, her son is part of the band. So she was telling me the other day, make sure you watch the band. And I said, all right. So, and then another woman in our church, she's the percussion director for Hamilton West. So her name's Georgia Reed. I go to Julie, are you and Georgia Reed going to be rumbling at this game, at the bands? But no, evidently band members support each other. So
the Spartans at 4-7 under head coach Thaddeus Richards, who is 1-0 in Thanksgiving Day games. The victory last year, 21-0 over Hamilton West, as the captains get set to head towards midfield for today's coin toss. All of the seniors on this Steinert roster represented as they approach midfield here on Senior Day.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Thanksgiving.
And for Hamilton West, captains coming out, Cole Manderson, number 4, number 66, Michael Germano, number 58, Jacob Smith.
Hamilton West and your Steinert Spartans.
Michael Stinger Hastings in fine voice today, despite the fact he made fun of me already, telling the crowd that Mike Warren has to endure me for the next 2.5 hours.
Well, Fish, I don't have to endure you. This is quite the thrill for me because I always introduce you on our broadcast as the Mercer County Hall of Famer. Well, now I'll have to introduce to you as the multi-tiered Hall of Famer because I found out for the first time, you've known now for a couple weeks, that you will be inducted into this year's Steinert Athletic Hall of Fame class in 2025. Fish, it's just a tremendous honor for you, a Steinert alum, but your contributions, what you've done in Mercer County, I know I speak for many people when I say that we would not be able to enjoy these sports as much as we do without your coverage and without your care. And Fish, we love having you on these broadcasts. It's been a pleasure for me to get to know you over these last couple years, and the fact that we're here today on Thanksgiving calling this game, it's really cool, but the fact that you add another accolade to your outstanding journalistic career is very awesome as well, and we just want to wish you congratulations here at WBCB, my friend.
Well, thank you, Mike. I'm getting a little choked up on that. Thank you so much. And,
absolutely.
Look, I feel the same way about you. It's been awesome working with you the last few years, and I hope you get a great job, but I hope to keep working with you a while longer, but now I got to shut up because the national anthem is on.
We'll step aside for the anthem here at Steinert High School.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Captains meeting at midfield, and the coin toss decided, and I believe it will be Steinert booting things away to start here this afternoon.
Yep.
Actually, it looks like Steinert will receive to begin this afternoon. My apologies. I did miss the coin toss. I won't lie to you. You guys were trying to figure that one out. I was trying to figure it out as well. But Steinert will receive to start this afternoon. It's Mekhi Blackstone and Jace Marr deep to receive for the Spartans. 4-7 on the year and holding the advantage above Hamilton West in both their record and their record against Mercer County opponents. The Spartans 2-3 in Mercer County this past season, as Blackstone and Marr await the booming kick that will come off of the right foot of Grady Schaefer.
Schaefer back to kick for the...
Mike, just to go back to that Hall of Fame, I just want to say real quick, I am so honored and so humbled by that honor, and I just anybody that's on the Steinert Hall of Fame committee, I just want to thank you and thank all the athletes I've covered over the years for making it possible, and the coaches, and that's the last I'll say of it, but it is a great thrill.
A great honor indeed. Action underway. Thanksgiving Day football. Kickoff bobbled by Mekhi Blackstone inside the 10. Around the 15, looking for the edge. Cuts around the 20, and he's dropped right around the 17-yard line. Cole Anderson in on the stop, and that's where we'll start today's action. First and 10 for Steinert from their own 18-yard line.
That was a slippery start for the Spartans, the ball popping out. I guess that's an indication going to be tough to hold on to that ball.
Rich Fisher and Mike Warren on the call. So again,
first and 10 from their own 18, working from the far side of the field is where we'll see Anthony Giglio and the Spartans offense today. Giglio and the offense, Isaac Pate, the lead back, the junior, and the neighbor of Rich Fisher as well.
Yes, the twins.
Isaac Pate,
and
the back.
Two of the nicest kids you'd ever want to meet.
To the right of Giglio in the gun is Pate. Takes the snap, rolls right, wants to throw, has time, steps up, fires it deep down the middle. It is intercepted. Wow. Brian Boswell playing safety makes the catch around midfield. First and 10 for the Hornets.
Well, you know what? Steinert, I think everybody was shocked. You know, with this weather, you figure, all right, let's establish this ground game. Steinert goes for a home run ball right at the beginning, and the Hornets are not fooled at all. Brian Boswell right there to make the interception, and what an inspiring start for Hamilton West. And, you know, that has been the one issue with Giglio this year. He has tended to throw some interceptions, and, you know, they got the one on the first one there, first play.
11:41 to play in the first quarter. Here's Colin Bressler in the gun. Boswell to his left. Looking left is Bressler. Pass bobbled, and I believe held on to. Complete for a gain of 6, and the pass looked like held on by Brandon Boswell.
Boswell with the catch.
So the play action fake to Brian Boswell. The pass complete to Brandon. Second down and a short 4 here for the Hornets.
Good start for the Hornets.
For the Hornets.
Starting from the Steinert 48-yard line. Now on the Steinert 42. Bressler breaks the huddle. Actually, it is Bressler. He goes under center. Deep back is Boswell. 2 receivers to the right. Tight end bunched right as well for the Hornets. Bressler feeds Boswell. Flips it back left side. Looking for space, but he's bottled up behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, one thing we forgot to mention in the pregame, well, I forgot to mention it, if anything, Hamilton is very well rested. They have not played since October 30th. They had a game scheduled with Lakewood, and then Lakewood canceled the game. And so they've been off 28th, 27th? I just forget.
Today is the 28th, yep.
Yeah. Steinert at least got another makeup game in there. They got beat pretty bad, but at least they played.
3rd down and short. Bressler takes the snap. The lefty fires left side. It's incomplete. Into his own sideline. Pass falls errant there, and the intended receiver looked like Tyrone Krupe. It goes awry. 4th down, 4 to go, and the punt team coming on for Hamilton West.
You know what? I'm a little surprised they're not going for it. They're in Steinert territory. You know, it's the last game of the season. You're 2-8. I'm surprised they just don't want to let it all hang out on this one.
Maybe we see a fake here.
Maybe.
Schaefer.
A tricky weather to try to do anything off the cuff.
Set to punt is Schaefer. Back to receive is Jace Marr. Back around the 12-yard line. High snap, handled by Schaefer. A good punt. Deep near the 10. Fair caught at the 10 by Jace Marr. 1st and 10 for Steinert as the offense gets back out onto the field after the 3-and-out forced by the Steinert defense. So Anthony Giglio gets his second crack at it, 0 for 1 with an interception this afternoon, and maybe we see Isaac Pate dialed up just a couple of times here on this drive.
Yeah, it could be. I tell you, that was a good punt. I mean, he dropped it within the 20 down to the 12. Put Steinert at a tough starting position.
Deep in their own zone. 2 receivers to the left. Blackstone at the top of the screen to the right. Giglio in the gun with Pate to his left. Takes the snap. Read option. Giglio keeps up the middle with some space and a 1st down. A gain of 13 on the carry. Has him across the 25. Down at the 26. 1st and 10 for the Spartans.
And that's what they can do with Giglio being able to run. You got to look out for Pate, but you know, you key on Pate, and Giglio will do just what he did there.
Giglio feeds Pate. He'll go left side looking for room. Doesn't find much of it. A flag comes in at the end of the run as Pate musters his way forward for a gain of about 5. But the flag looming.
I'm going to guess there's a hold in there.
A hold or a block in the back coming against Steinert, maybe.
Could be a face mask.
A face mask is actually the call
is that what it
against
was?
Hamilton West.
I didn't even see that. I was just mumbling.
Wow.
All right, so he gets 5 yards plus the penalty. So where are they at? The 37.
1st down for the Spartans.
5-yard penalty. Just grasping the face mask was the call. They'll flip it left side. It's Pate again. Looking for the edge. Tripped up right around the line of scrimmage. And no room to work with for Isaac Pate on that sweep left side. 2nd and 10. Spartans work from the near side of the field.
I have trouble keeping up with my stuff. I haven't done a game in over a month. I forgot how to do it.
Not just the players shaking the rust off.
Yeah, that's right.
Pitch right side. Here's Pate. Fights his way forward across the 40 down at the 42. A strong carry from Isaac Pate on the pitch right side. Makes this 3rd and manageable now for the Spartans. Wet conditions here this afternoon. The rain continues to fall. Expected to continue to fall all the way up until about 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon. So expect the rain to play a factor for the majority of this game.
And then the sun's supposed to come out from what I've been told.
3rd and 5. Low snap handled. Run right side. And it's Pate that's bottled up as Weaver finishes his block on Gabe Bing past the marker, but not much room to work with again. It looked like Jace Marr on the carry that time.
Oh, is that who it was? Okay.
And another flag on the play, another face mask called against Hamilton West.
Wow.
And this should make it another 1st down. It's going to be close to the yard marker. No automatic 1st down at the high school level, but this is going to be close. Probably 3rd down and inches.
3rd and short.
Maybe 3rd and an index card. if you will.
A skinny index card. Well, these are 5-yard face masks, not the big ones.
Pate the back to the right of Giglio in the gun. 3 receivers to the right. Giglio keeps looking for the corner, has the first down and lowers the shoulder for an extra yard.
First down.
Right around the 50-yard line. They'll mark him at the 49 in Hamilton West territory. 1st and 10 for Steinert. The ground game paying dividends to start.
Yep. Giglio, it's interesting. Giglio and Hamilton West coach Mike Paparo both used to be ball boys for these teams and used to be thrilled to be out here on Thanksgiving Day. They learned even before they even put on the uniform how exciting these games were.
1st and 10 for the Spartans. Far hash. It's Pate. Up the middle, bouncing it right side. Brandon Boswell had him but lost him. Pate slips, keeps going, and gains 4. Turning garbage into gold was Isaac Pate.
Well,
2nd and 6.
That's what happens when you keep your legs moving. Don't give
Second
up.
down,
Don't keep running until the whistle blows.
45-yard line.
Brandon Boswell rather, there to blow up the play. But Pate just kept the legs moving.
All kinds of Boswells. Kevin Boswell was the Hamilton MVP in this game about 5 years ago when Hamilton won.
2nd and 6. Trips left for Giglio. He'll take the snap.
Oh.
Keeps. Read option. Up the middle he goes. Ball's on the turf.
Giglio with the
And I think they're going to call Giglio down. We'll see, though. No official signal yet.
Tell you what,
Whistles were blowing quite a bit, though, and they're going to call it 3rd down and short.
with this weather, we might be seeing some crazy
Third
stuff
down,
today.
about 3 for the Spartans.
We're already seeing balls popping out.
2 receivers split left. Blackstone at the bottom of the screen. Nolan Petro slotted left as well. Pitch left side. It's Pate looking for space. Lowers the shoulder and fights forward across the yard to gain inside the 40, down at the 37, closer to the 36. It's another first down for Steinert.
Spartans.
Thinking maybe if I say enough good things about the Pates, I can go upstairs and get a free Thanksgiving dinner today after the game's over. Hope they have a good game.
Now working near side is Giglio. Looks over to the sideline to get his play call. Has his sign from the signal caller. Pate to the right in the gun. 2 to the top of the screen. Blackstone, or Mar rather, at the bottom. Giglio wants to throw right side. Pass is caught by Petro, but he gets blasted right away.
Yeah, Hamilton, they had two linebackers there just waiting to zero in on him.
Nolan Petro hauls it in for the gain of a yard. 2nd and 9. Far side of the field work for the Spartans, and Petro a bit hobbly after that one as he heads to the sideline. Under 5 to play here in the first quarter. Still looking for the first score. Weaver, the tight end, bunch left. Pitch left. It's Pate looking for blockers. Not much space. Fights his way forward as he gets about 2 on the carry. Down at the 35-yard line is Isaac Pate. And the West Hornets converging and collapsing in on this running game on these last couple of downs. They've held Pate to minimal gains.
Yep.
Third down and 7.
3rd and 7.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Giglio maybe fake and keep it.
Potentially another read option here for the Spartans. Giglio, a long look over to the Steinert sideline. Trying to read his signal callers. Pate to the left in the gun. 2 receivers to the right. Split receiver set to the left as well. Another low snap handled by Giglio. Has pressure. Rolls right. Escapes a man. Throws left. Passes through the hands of John Weaver, who would have had to toe tap the sideline. It's incomplete. 4th and 7. And likely the offense going to stay on for Steinert.
Yep,
They are in plus territory.
That wasn't a bad pass by Giglio. It was kind of really the only place he could throw it by throwing that receiver. And Weaver went up. I don't know if it was a dry day, if he might have been able to latch onto that or not. You could just see it slide right through his hands.
Weaver not wearing any gloves either. A common strategy, of course, when the wet conditions ensue like they are today,
Yeah.
it's almost impossible to catch a ball
Yeah.
with wet gloves, and a little bit easier to catch it with wet hands, but not that much easier.
No. As we've
Fourth
seen.
down and about 7 to go here for the Spartans. Jace Marr at the top of the screen. Petro in the slot right. Blackstone at the bottom of the screen with Pate to the left in the gun. Man in motion, it's Petro. And a false start going to be called against Steinert. It's going to make this 4th and 12.
Oh, boy. That's
Penalty against the Spartans, false start.
you got 4th and medium to begin with. That
Fourth
you
down
had
and
4th
12
and long.
now for Spartans.
3:53 to play in this first quarter. 4th and 12.
Yeah, it's little things like that in a game. It's only a 5-yard penalty, but in that situation, it's a huge 5-yard penalty. You never want to make those pre-snap penalties.
4th and 12. Giglio motions Petro towards the line of scrimmage. Takes the snap. He'll roll left side. Sets. Fires. Deep. Has Blackstone. It's through the hands and incomplete.
Wow. Perfectly thrown ball. Right on the money.
The sophomore, Mekhi Blackstone, watches it fall right through his hands on 4th and 12. A short touchdown in front of him. Turnover on downs, the result 1st and 10 for Hamilton West from their own 40.
Well, we saw Blackstone, that first kickoff, it kind of went through his hands. I don't want to, it's hard to say whether the weather is causing some of these drops or not. Mekhi Blackstone is usually a pretty reliable receiver, and that was right through his hands, but, who knows.
From their own 40-yard line, working from the near side of the field, are the Hamilton West Hornets. Bressler looks in and calls over Tyrone Krupe as a late substitution for the offense. Bressler, the lefty, in the gun. Boswell to his left. Krupe to the top of the screen. And before this one can get underway, a timeout taken by Hamilton West.
Timeout. Hornets.
Didn't have the right personnel out on the field.
Of the half.
Hamilton wants to talk some things over and get on the same page.
Rainy day. Maybe a little snack before your big meal
Economy
today.
Bike Shop at 1637 Route 33 in Hamilton is ready to save you money this holiday season. E-bikes in stock and ready to hit the open road at considerable savings. See their selection of e-bikes very reasonably priced. Economy Bicycle Shop has a large selection of road bikes, mountain bikes, and kid bikes. And even if you purchase your bike online and it arrives in a box and you need it assembled, Economy will do it for you. Economy Bicycle Shop also has skateboards in stocks and offers ski and snowboard tune-ups. Economy Bicycle Shop at 1637 Route 33 in Hamilton. And Blend Restaurant, proud to sponsor today's game here on Thanksgiving in the heart of Hamilton on Route 33. We'd like to wish everyone a very happy Thanksgiving. The family at Blend of Hamilton are very proud to sponsor portions of today's game for the holiday. The gift cards from Blend make an excellent gift. Blend also has facilities for private parties, but could also book any of your private affairs. Call 609-245-8887. As the first play from scrimmage blown up in the backfield, Matt Gill gets into the backfield for a huge tackle for a loss. 2nd and long after Boswell gets bottled up.
For the Hornets.
Well,
Loss of about 4 on the play.
yeah, that'll put you in a little bit of a hole.
2nd and long.
Well,
The officials down on the field trying to get some things situated. The clock stopped for the time being.
Feniello said prior to the game, he said, that's the guy they want to watch is their running back, Brian Boswell.
There was a flag on the
False
play.
start
False
was
start
a
that
call on the play, but it was
used
declined by the
flag.
Spartans. They will accept the tackle for a loss, and it's even more than a 4-yard setback.
Yeah, 6.
It'll set him back about 6 yards, it looks like. Back to the 34-yard line. 2nd and long.
It was a long drive for nothing for Steinert there.
Yep, they had a
Kept
lot
the
of
ball-
time.
Yeah, they took a lot of time off the clock and moved far, but stalled.
Bressler drops back, screen, Boswell tackled in the backfield by Weaver, but the flags come in.
Flag on the play.
John Weaver had that play read
Weaver
pretty
on the
easily
tackle.
as the senior DN comes up with another tackle for a loss, but the flag looming. A hold against Hamilton
Penalties
West.
against the
That
Hornets.
penalty will be declined as well by Steinert.
Yeah.
But that penalty is declined.
Steinert's doing better when they get the penalties
Tackle
called
for
against
by
Hamilton.
John Weaver.
They're declining everything.
Down and long for the Hornets.
Third and even longer now for the Hornets. Back on the 33.
Third and 17.
Bressler with a back to either side. Figueroa to his right. Two receivers to his left. Takes the snap and looks left. Throws. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Carmelo Brown.
Incomplete, fourth down and long for the
Around the 45-yard line, the pass goes wide. Fourth down and time to punt for Hamilton West.
Maybe we'll have our first scoreless game ever in the history of this series.
Don't get your hopes up, Fish.
No, no, that would, I don't want to see that.
Back to receive for Steinert, it's Jay Smar. Schaefer ready to boot things away for Hamilton West. 2:42 to play in this first quarter. Low snap, Schaefer takes off right, throws it. Pass on the turf, it's incomplete. And honestly, a smart play in a panic by Schaefer to throw that football.
Absolutely. I mean, that showed a lot of awareness and a lot of, heads up thinking.
As now Steinert takes over from the line of scrimmage where the ball would have been punted from.
I mean, not too many guys would make that play. They would just kind of run for their life and try to get what they can. And Schaefer, showing a lot of moxie there.
First and 10 from the Steinert 34, closer to the 33. And the best field position to start a drive for Steinert here this afternoon. This morning, actually.
Yes.
Still the morning hours. Loaded backfield, two backs to the left in the gun for Giglio. Goes on two, hands to Pate. Looking for space left side, makes a man miss. Chops his feet, fights his way forward inside the 25, down around the 22. First and 10 for Steinert.
You look at Pate, he is not a big kid. When you look at him, he looks like he's maybe a Pop Warner player. And yet he's shifty, he's quick, he's tough.
The Pate brothers both lined up next to each other, to the right in the gun. Giglio takes the snap. He'll go to Isaac, and the flag comes in, the whistle blown. And encroachment against the defense. A 5-yard penalty against Hamilton West.
First down and 5 for the
And
Spartans.
I think, Fish, you'd be able to tell me better than I would. I don't have the stats in front of me like you do, but all of the penalties so far against Hamilton West, I don't think Steinert has a penalty against him yet.
No, they had the one
illegal
motion.
The penalty starting to pile up a bit against Hamilton West's favor. 1:56 to play. Pitch right side, it's Isaac Pate. Looking for the corner. Lunging forward and tripped up inside the 5. Down at the 3. First and goal for Steinert on the strong carry from Isaac Pate.
From the Hornet.
We have Hamilton's got 3 Steinert's accepted 3 penalties for 15 yards, and there's been 2 other penalties that Steinert declined. Were they down at the 4?
Down at the 4-yard line, closer to the 3 it looks.
Okay. So I'll give him 15 on that.
First and goal. Giglio goes under center. Offset I formation. Dom DeFrancis, the fullback. They'll go Pate, and the flags come in before this one can get underway. False start against Steinert, a 5-yard setback. First and goal now from the 8 or 9 yard line.
First down and goal from the 8-yard line for the Spartans.
Just heard somebody in the crowd going, boy, they're flag happy today.
Accurate assessment to start this one. Nearing the 1-minute mark. Still working from the far side of the field, just inside the 10 now after the 5-yard setback on the penalty. Gilio stays under center. Pate the deep back. Pitch to Pate, looking right. He's met at the line of scrimmage and dropped for a loss.
It looks like that was Gabe Bing.
Yeah, Gabe Bing getting in there and
For the Spartans.
pretty much call his name at least 15 times a game, as he is always around the football for this West defense.
He sure is. He really is. He's worked hard to make himself a good player.
30 seconds and counting here in this first quarter. Zeros on the scoreboard. 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line for the Spartans. Gilio in the gun. Pate to his left. Motions Weaver from right to left. 2 tight ends on the left side. Pitch left. Pate handles. Cuts up the middle, but met quickly after a gain of a pair. 3rd down. Goal to go from the 9-yard line. 1 quarter in the book, zeros on the scoreboard. Steinert driving, looking to keep the drive alive on 3rd and goal from the West 9-yard line. Thanksgiving Day football on WBCB. The longest storied rivalry in Mercer County continues when we return.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
As we flip the field here at Steinert High School, 3rd down, goal to go from the West 8-yard line. Pate, the back to the right. Offset pistol formation. Weaver motions from right to left. Bunched up with Gill on the left side of the line. It's Pate.
Another flag.
It's a flag.
Flag on the play.
And another false start against Steinert. A 5-yard setback.
False start against the Spartans.
I don't make coaches pull their hair out.
3rd and goal from the 13-yard line for the Spartans.
Just saw former Steinert coach Dan Caruso in here. He wouldn't be pulling his hair out because he goes with that buzz cut, no hair look. Dan Caruso.
3rd down, goal to go outside of the 10 now for the Spartans offense.
Sirens blaring out there.
Pate to the right in the gun. Gilio takes the snap. Boots right. Sets. Steps. Fires. End zone for Weaver. Incomplete.
Man, even if he'd have caught it, I think he would have been out of bounds there.
4th down, Spartans.
4th down. Goal to go from the 13.
Wow. A lot of action going on out there. Hope somebody's all right.
It looks like the field goal team will come on for Steinert.
And this won't
Matt
be easy.
James gets set to kick about a
30-yarder.
30-yard
Exactly.
attempt. Gill on the hold. Good snap. Good hold. The kick is up. And it is good. 11:46 to play here in the first half. The Spartans strike first on the 30-yard field goal from Matt James. The junior connects and gives the Spartans a 3-0 lead.
Oh, there you go. I mean, Steinert didn't get what they wanted on the touchdown, but at least they did salvage some points out of that. And draw first blood, as it were.
Don't forget, you miss any of today's action. Read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian, and Bob Hope's Auto Repair at 903 Arena Drive in Hamilton. Trust, integrity, and reliability since 1986. This family-owned and operated auto repair shop has been serving the greater Hamilton area with fair, honest, and competitive pricing for top-notch auto repair services. Bob Hope Auto Repair, 903 Arena Drive in Hamilton, proud to sponsor today's game on WBCB.
Tell you what, you got to give the Hornets defense a lot of credit there. They had a tough go of it, and Steinert got a couple quick first downs. It looked like they were just going to go in easy, and all of a sudden they got a little help from Steinert committing penalties, but that defense stiffened up by Hamilton and did hold them to 3.
James tees the ball up at the 40, ready to boot it away. Krupe back to receive. Surprise onside kick. And it looked like Steinert might have touched that one early. No flag has been thrown yet, it doesn't appear.
Well, it looked like Palero Lorenzo
Hamilton West
on top of that.
And Hamilton West does recover.
Palero was making sure the ref saw that he had the, wait, no, is that 55 or 56? It's 55.
Illegal touching against the Spartans.
Legal touching against the Spartans.
Net positively for Hamilton West as they will take first possession in plus territory.
Okay. That's all of a sudden, Steinert's got 4 penalties for 20 yards.
First down and 10. And the Spartan
Gressler in the gun, Boswell to his right, trips right, and a flag.
Oh, come on.
Flag on the play, encroachment against the Spartans. First down and 5 for the Hornets.
First and 5 after encroachment against Steinert. And the flags now piling up for both teams as the penalties continuing to just set both teams back in some capacity.
Yeah, that's 5 for 25 now for Steinert.
11:40 to play in the first half.
I'm sorry, it's 4 for 20. I have 1 extra there.
And another flag comes in. You wonder, maybe if a timeout would help. A timeout might help composure or something, because I mean, it really seems like neither team can calm down and just stay set before the snap on either side of the ball. I mean, we've seen a ton of these penalties now.
Who's going to call the timeout to help both teams settle down?
Yeah, that's the thing. Who's going to do that? I don't think either team will.
No.
But for the sake of penalties stopping, it might be the best bet. They'll pitch right. It's Boswell. He looks for space up the middle, but has none of it.
By a platoon of Spartans.
And the whole Steinert defense just about gets in on that stop. A loss of 1 on the play. Second down and 11.
Second down and 11 for the Hornets.
Well, at least we know it won't be scoreless.
That is true. $11 minutes to play in the first half. Carmelo Brown at the top of the screen. Brandon Boswell at the bottom. Brown motions from right to left. Bressler takes the snap. Looking left side, pass thrown, complete, and swung down for a huge loss in the backfield.
John Weaver.
Weaver with a big tackle. Brody Hunt with a big loss. Third down and forever to go now for the Hornets.
John Weaver had that sniffed out from the get-go. Right on it.
Second tackle for a loss for John Weaver on the afternoon. The senior D-end having a day.
He's had a really good season. Sometimes guys get lost in the shuffle on teams that don't have, big winning years, but John Weaver has been a good ball player on both sides of the ball.
10 to play in this first half. 3rd down and long to go from their own 44 now for the Hornets. Blitz coming from Steinert. Pressure on Bressler. Pass floated, batted out of the air. Andruski says no.
Dylan Andruski.
Andruski usually a sack master, but
down and long.
good job in coverage there, breaking that play up.
Great recovery from Dylan Andruski, the senior outside linebacker. Lays his body on the line and gets a hand to bat that football out of the air. Brody Hunt was pretty well open on that pass, and a great sense of recovery from Andruski. 4th down and time to punt for Hamilton West. Jace Marr deep to receive for Steinert.
Jace Moore back to receive.
Schaefer, low snap, handled on a hop, gets this one away just in the nick of time, and a good punt sent into the Hamilton West sideline and out of bounds. Right around the 25, we'll see where the official spot is. From their own 27-yard line is where the Spartans will set up shop offensively. 9:43 to play, leading 3-0 here in the first half.
7-yard line.
Yeah, Schaefer doing a pretty good job today. Had 2 decent punts. One punt was really good. That one not bad, and they stopped Hamilton from having a bigger loss than it already had when he alertly threw the ball away when he was running for his life.
Gilio in the offense, back out on the field.
2 30-yard punts for Schaefer.
Greg Brower, the back in the backfield. They'll go Brower. Up the middle, lowers the shoulder, and fights his way forward. Strong gain of about 3.
I think Schaefer was an all CVC or an
Brower with the carry.
all West Jersey pick for his division this year.
2nd down and 6 for the
Who had that
Spartans.
carry? I'm sorry.
That was Greg Brower,
Okay.
the senior running back.
Good. Pretty good pickup there.
Brower comes out late. Now it's Weaver in the gun next to Gilio. Trips right here for Steinert. Weaver motioned up towards the line of scrimmage, sets up as a tight end. Pass, screen to Weaver, caught. Stiff arm at the 33, brought down around the 35.
This pass complete to John Weaver.
Ball will be spotted in between the 36 and 37-yard line. It's enough to move the chains. A first down for Steinert.
Spartan.
Placed at the 37. 1st and 10. Near side of the field working are the Spartans. Brower back into the game. He's the back to the left of Gilio in the gun. Blackstone at the top of the screen. Gilio goes on 2, takes the snap and feeds Brower. Has a seam right side, powers his way forward. A strong gain. Give him 8 on the carry. 2nd and 2.
And what a great job by Steinert's offensive line there. They broke that hole open.
That lane was massive.
He just got through there.
For the Spartans.
I mean, untouched.
Brower going on this drive. No Isaac Pate yet for Steinert.
Having a nice little drive, 13 yards so far. On 2
Brower
carries. There he goes again.
Goes forward, has the first down. On another strong carry.
First down. Spartans.
Takes it from the, I believe it was around the 41-yard line, and pushes it across midfield.
Back-to-back 8-yard carries for Brower.
Down to the 47. Here's Isaac Pate, right side, makes a move across the 30. Green grass in front. Isaac Pate for the touchdown.
And no flags. You always worry about that on a long run. And hey, couple of doses of Brower, soften him up, and then boom, hit him with your speed guy, and he got out. Once he got around that corner, There was no coming back and no bringing them down. Isaac Pate, he loves to run on Thanksgiving Day, as he showed last year, and big 47-yard touchdown run now. That gives him 81 yards now in this first half.
Isaac Pate made a couple of moves and turned on the Jets. Free down the sideline. Matt James coming on for the extra point, a chance to make this a 10-point advantage for Steinert. Gill on the hold. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and it is good. 6:59 to play. Steinert up by double digits, 10-0 the score, thanks to the 47-yard burst on the ground from Isaac Pate.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know why you would run the ball anymore. I mean, I'm looking out there. It is pouring out now. It's raining a lot harder. You try to throw the ball in this, and it's going to be tough. And Steinert's ground game is really starting to pick it up now. Hamilton, though, to get back in it, you might have to throw.
The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health to learn more. Stay healthy, Hamilton. Today's game brought to you as well by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to wish all their students the best of luck this year. They are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the HTEA. And proud to sponsor today's game, Saul Funeral Home, since 1899, serving the greater Hamilton Township community. Visit saulfuneralhomes.com to learn more. That's saulfuneralhomes.com.
Well, Hamilton's really got to start getting something going here offensively. They do not have a first down yet in this game. They've gone 3 and out all 3 times they've had the ball. Another onside kick try.
Surprise onside kick. Feniello comes up with it. Steinert ball, 1st and 10 from the Hornets 38.
But didn't it look like somebody touched it right around?
I think that time Ramey touched it on the plus side of midfield in West territory, as he did bat it forward with that club on the right hand. Ramey Feniello, the senior linebacker, 1 for 2 on onside kicks are the Spartans as they get possession back. 1st and 10 from the West 38.
Wow, so 2 times in a row now. Steinert must have seen something on film to think that they could get away with this. And they have, 1 out of 2.
High snap, misdirection handoff. Up the middle, fighting for extra yardage, and
18.
After a gain of 3, an 18 that we don't have down on our roster. But
Sting, do you have an 18? No. No one up here has an 18.
And we do not know who that is.
No. Whoever he is, he got 2 yards.
Sean Mahan.
Sean Mahan, okay.
On the carry. He will wear 18. And they go to Pate on the ground. He fights his way forward for another strong carry. Sets up 3rd and short here for Steinert on the 31-yard line. And an injury timeout now is Matt Brescio down on the turf.
On the field.
Matt Brescio, he started the year as Hamilton's quarterback. They were kind of waiting for Cullen Bresler to develop a little bit, and Bresler did start to show better practice habits. Finally took over the job, but Brescio's still in there, and looks like he's going to be okay. Limping a little bit, but.
Car buying made simple at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Hyundai of Trenton, the area's fastest growing auto dealership at 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing. Proud to bring you today's game. And the Italian People's Bakery, proud to support high school sports on WBCB since 1936 at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. The Italian People's Bakery, proud to sponsor today's game on WBCB. 3rd down and a short 3 here for Steinert. Feniello to the right, Brower to the left, in the gun with Giglio. It's Feniello, sweep left side. No, it's Giglio. He keeps. Had all of us fooled.
Yep.
Right up the middle, Anthony Giglio for the 1st down. And in the red zone go the Spartans.
I'll tell you what, when Steinert's offense is running the way it should and everybody's doing their job, it is really a fun thing to watch. We saw it against Nottingham where they just, everything they did, every fake was carried out, and that was a indication of it right there.
Same set here for the Spartans. Feniello to the right, Brower to the left. Hornets load the box, and a flag comes in before this one can get underway. A false start will go against Steinert. First and 15.
First down and 15 for the Spartans.
Now from the 23-yard line.
One thing for Steinert, all its penalties have only been 5 yards. So they're not killing themselves. I mean, they're hurting themselves. But
they're just shooting themselves in the toe instead of the whole foot there.
Yeah, that's very good.
First down, 15 to go. Giglio goes on the hard count. This time it's Feniello looking for space left side. Bottled up by Gabe Bing, but not before a strong carry from Ramey Feniello gets the Spartans back inside the 20, down at the 17.
They're letting everybody run the ball today.
Seniors are getting some touches here in this one, trying to wear down this West defense to start. And doing so effectively in this first half, under 5 to play. Feniello comes out and gets a breather. Pate comes back in. It's second down and about 9 to go for Steinert.
Yeah, it's like they're putting a different guy in for Pate every time, and then they put Pate back in. He's got a whole bunch of caddies to come in and help him out there.
Quick pass for Weaver, in and out of the hands, and the wet conditions continuing to impact the passing game here for Steinert.
Oh, big time, big time. I mean, that one you can just tell it just squirted through his hands.
Third down and about 9 now. Looks like the Spartans are going no huddle. Marr at the bottom of the screen, Blackstone at the top. Giglio keeps up the middle, makes a move. Down inside the 10, going to be close to that yard marker for the first down.
You got to have an eye on him at all times.
And this is going to be close, but they're going to give him the first down.
Result is a first down.
First and goal for Steinert. And a timeout called down on the field. A flag down on the field.
I wonder if that was.
And unsportsmanlike, I believe, was
called.
called.
Just like the way it looks like they're giving them the gain and the first down, but then there might have been something happen after. I just don't know who.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct called against the Spartans after the strong run from Giglio.
You shouldn't be like that on Thanksgiving, unsportsmanlike. You should be thankful. Come now.
Well, another setback here for Steinert. It'll be first and goal outside of the 10-yard line.
Yeah, they've had some funky first and goals here. They're first and goal from, a couple times now outside 10.
But with 4 downs to work with, and now back on your own 23. First and goal from the 23. Weaver motions to the right. Bunched up on the right side of the line. Pate in the gun. Takes the snap from Giglio. Looking right side, lunging forward, and reaching the football out across the 20.
Nothing fancy there. Just Pate straight up the middle. Got a little bit of a hole. Hopped, skipped, and jumped.
Tackled down at the 18.
Is that where they're at? Yeah.
3:30 to play and counting. Weaver motions to the right again. They'll go to Pate again. He'll go up the middle. Fighting forward for extra yardage.
Third down.
And third down. And now the yard markers are up, so it looks like it's going to be 3rd and 1. What originally began as a goal-to-go situation has all of a sudden turned into 3rd and short.
Okay.
Because they got the first down and the penalty was called after the play. So it should have been 1st and goal from the 23, but they're giving him the 10-yard marker.
Yeah.
So 3rd and short and a potential opportunity for Steinert to keep the drive alive, barring any penalties.
That's a big break for Steinert.
Weaver goes right under center, takes the snap up the middle, and a flag, I think, is thrown. It is. We might have to give the Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game to the officials today with how many flags they've thrown. They're going to set a career high.
Yeah. Thaddeus Richards.
Jeez.
Thaddeus Richards hands up like, what's going on?
I think they're going to call an illegal shift against Steinert, but I don't think it was because the guys in the backfield were set.
I believe there's a flag in the play.
And I think that was the call. It looked like illegal shift.
Mike Hastings with a sarcastic announcement there. I believe there was a flag on the play. That was good. All right, that's 7 penalties for 45 yards on the Spartans.
You're seeing Thaddeus Richards down on the sideline, very emotional with this officiating staff.
He was not happy with that one.
I mean, that penalty just didn't need to be called.
Yeah.
It wasn't. You see that play called every Saturday at the college level, and it looks just like that one, but for some reason an illegal shift was called. Here's Pate, sweeping left side, looking for space, cuts in near the 10, still on his feet, lunging forward inside the 10, and what do you know, another flag comes in. Unfortunately, not a laundry sponsor on our broadcast today because they would have quite the amount of live reads with all of the flags down on the field. If a laundromat's out there that wants to sponsor our broadcast, we'd be great to have you for our high school games because these flags have piled up down on the field.
We need Al Michaels on this game because he's never happy with these kind of games if you watch him on Thursday Night Football. All right, so a face mask on Hamilton.
The penalty was the face mask against the Hornets, and the result is a 1st down and goal for the Spartans.
So for the 3rd time on this drive alone, I believe, 1st and goal now for the Spartans. As just about every time they've had 1st and goal, there's been a flag thrown after that 1st and goal play to set them back at least 10 yards.
Well, Pate went over 100 yards with that carry, by the way.
Outstanding effort. Here's Weaver under center again, motions, sneaking, and another flag comes in.
Another flag on the play.
They're going to call a false start. I got to tell you, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing where the movement is. I know we're a ways away, but it is just really tough to see where the movement has been, where the flag should be coming in from. Clearly, this staff might not have any Thanksgiving plans later this afternoon as they are flag happy. Pass screen right. It's Isaiah Pate. He'll take it into the end zone for the touchdown. No flags.
Yeah, that's a big. You got to call that now. No flags.
The Pate brothers connecting in bunches this afternoon. Steinert extending the lead.
Wait, was that Isaac or Isaiah?
That was Isaiah on the screen, number 7.
Yeah, how about that?
Getting both of the Pates involved today. Screen pass from Giglio to Isaiah, connects for the touchdown. And the Steinert lead grows. 1:30 to play in the first half.
And I mean, that's about the extent of your passing game, really, is what you can, little screen passes that are easy to handle. And they got them in space.
Vikings extra point is good with 1:30 left.
Pass from about 5 yards out.
17.
What did you have it as officially on that one, Fish?
About 9.
9 yards out. That'll do. Forgive me, we were all over the red zone on that drive. Tough to remember where it finished at. It's been a fun one, though, nonetheless. A rainy afternoon filled with a lot of flags, but we are making it fun here on WBCB alongside Rich Fisher. Mike Warren here with you. Great to be with you. 1:30 to go here in this first half. A 17-point advantage for Steinert up on the scoreboard as they've had things clicking of late for this offense, Fish.
I mean, Hamilton's had the ball for 12 plays in this first half. Steinert's had long drives, and then they recovered an onside kick.
Proud to sponsor today's game as well, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, located at 2100 Sylvan Avenue. Cats, dogs, and so much more available. To see the adoptable pets, go to hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter. And a live broadcast coming up from the shelter this week on WBCB with Hamilton Mayor Jeff Martin, and a bunch of adoptable pets will be on site at that show. Brian, what day again is that? Wednesday at 1 o'clock this week coming up. A live broadcast from the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter. Mayor Jeff Martin will be in attendance and be on the broadcast, and a plethora of adoptable pets available on the broadcast as well. Tune in Wednesday at 1 for our live broadcast from the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter. Proud to sponsor today's game on WBCB. 1st and 10 from their own 45 after another onside kick attempted by Steinert, this time recovered by Hamilton West.
I guess they're just, I guess they're going to keep doing it.
Bressler takes the snap. The lefty fires. Left side. Pass bobbled. Looks like it's intercepted, but tough to tell as Boswell and I think it was Weaver went to the surface. It was Brian Boswell. Brandon actually coming up with it. And they're going to call it a completed pass, I think, to Brandon Boswell. A gain of 2.
Okay.
Timeout called by Steinert. 1:20 to play. 2nd down and 8. And now the Steinert Spartans potentially looking for a quick 3-and-out and some sub 2-minute offense before the half.
Yeah, Steinert's trying to put it away here in this first half. That was Brandon Boswell, right?
Brandon Boswell on the left side. The timeout called by Steinert.
It's confusing, man. You got all these Pates and Boswells.
We're not in the city of brotherly love, but a lot of brotherly love down on the football field this afternoon. The sibling connections for both of these teams, the Boswell brothers, the Pate brothers.
Yeah, and they both had the same first initials.
That's right, Isaac and Isaiah.
I, Pate, B,
Brian
Boswell.
and Brandon.
What are you doing to us?
Just making things fun. 2nd and 8, action about set to resume. It's the I formation. Nazir Rawaldai, the fullback. They'll go Rawaldai. Up the middle, fighting forward, and brought down just short of the 50 at the 49. 3rd down and about 6 to go.
3rd down and 6.
And another timeout taken down on the field. Clock stops, 1:13 to play. Steinert takes their 2nd timeout. So a big 3rd down here for Hamilton West. You think maybe they keep it on the ground to force Steinert into that final timeout, or maybe they try to go through the air, but then if you don't connect, you save that final timeout for Steinert.
Right. I don't know. That's almost like, are you playing to win or are you playing not to lose?
17-0 the score. Spartans defense looking for a stop here on 3rd and 6. The Hornets from their own 49-yard line, just shy of midfield. Stick around at halftime. We'll have the band's performances down on the field, the alumni performance from Steinert, and Hamilton West set to perform as well as halftime stats provided by Rich Fisher, the multi-tiered Hall of Famer here on our broadcast. Press coverage here from the Steinert defense. 3rd and 6, Bressler in the gun, wants to throw. Looks right. Pass incomplete, intended for Tyrone Krupe. 4th and 6.
Another quick possession for Hamilton.
And delaying the punt team coming out onto the field is Mike Papero, but now it looks like they will come on.
You know, in this
1:08 to play.
You know, this is such a great rivalry, but really, Hamilton's offensive line, first of all, they're banged up. They have a couple guys that are not playing at 100%. They're young.
Chase Moore back to receive.
They're not big, and that's part of the problem, part of the issues that they're having trying to move the ball today. Boy, look at that rain. Holy cow.
It is coming down.
You got to give them cheerleaders credit, huh? Look at them standing out there. Both sides, both Hamilton and Steinert cheerleaders.
Ponchos on full display. Good snap for Schaefer.
Ooh.
Able to handle, almost blocked by Steinert. The low punt, liner handled by Jace Marr inside the 30, right around the 25.
25-yard line.
Marked at the 26, it looks like officially. 1st and 10 for Steinert. 1:03 to play. And now you question just how aggressive does Steinert want to be, up 17-0.
Well,
fairly deep in their own zone, but you've had the ground game working and you have a timeout to work with.
yeah, and I mean they just played to get the ball back, so I would think they're going to play a little aggressive here. You know, maybe not crazy, but I don't know how much you want to open it up. I don't know how much you can open it up.
Right.
I mean, the ball is so slippery.
1st and 10, near side of the field. Giglio in the gun, trips right. Pate to his right in the gun. Giglio goes on 2, keeps up the middle, powering his way forward and lunging at the end of the run. A gain of about 6.
Yeah,
2nd and 4. 45 seconds and counting. Hurry up offense for the Spartans. Giglio. They'll go Pate left side. He's got a space. Isaac Pate turns on the Jets. Across the 20. Watch him go.
Oh, man.
Isaac Pate doing it all here this afternoon.
Is that kid electrifying or what? I mean, come on. You get around. He's little, but man, is he fast. He just turns on the Jets. Those little legs, they get moving, and he just accelerates away from everybody in pursuit. You can't let him get around that corner.
60-plus yards from Isaac Pate on the run. And an exclamation point for the Spartans offense to end the first half. James on for the extra point.
Holy cow.
What a run from Isaac Pate.
That gives him 172 yards and 2 TDs.
And it's not even halftime.
Yep.
James splits the uprights. 24-0. Steinert running away with this one here on Turkey Day.
24.
Well, I mean, the potential was there for this to happen. And, you know, after Steinert threw an interception on their first play and then stalled on their next one, they've been pretty unstoppable. And Isaac Pate, I'll tell you what, he's only a junior. He could be stamping himself as one of the all-time players in this series. I mean, as a sophomore, he goes for 106. He's 100 and whatever I said.
70?
172 and counting today. 3 touchdowns in the 2 games. He's got another game and a half to go.
68-yard connection on the ground as Pate sweeps it wide left, had one blocker and made one man miss, and the rest is history.
I mean, my goodness.
Isaac Pate trying to etch his name in the MVP discussion here this afternoon.
Yeah, I don't know. They usually like to try to give that to a senior. So, you know, I don't know. Obviously, he's a worthy candidate, but I think they like to give that award on both teams to a senior. But we'll see. I don't know. I mean, I guess a junior could have won it somewhere along the line.
High kick, not deep, bobbled by Brown. That was Krupe, actually. He falls on top of it. Just across the 20, right around the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for Hamilton West. 23 seconds to play here in the first half.
That was a disaster written all over. Could you imagine if Steinert had jumped on that and gotten another one before the end of the half? And these Hamilton kids, they just got to keep slugging. They got to. you kind of got to remember, look, it's my last game. I just got to go out and fighting as hard as I can, and you know, they do play hard. Mike Paparo said the one thing he likes about this team is they do play hard all the time. Uh-oh, scuffling going on.
Flag comes in at the end.
Thaddeus Richards flying out there, making sure nobody gets thrown out of the game for his team.
Going to be some unsportsmanlike conduct calls here. The Hornets were just trying to kneel it down and head to the halftime locker room.
Yeah, and I saw one of the linemen kind of flopping around there. Not sure what happened.
It seemed like the Steinert D-line wanted to apply some pressure. They got through the offensive line, and one of the linemen won his one-on-one and finished the block past the whistle, and then the extracurriculars, the shoving came in, and that's when the flag started to be thrown.
You know, let him take the knee and get out. You really don't, you don't need to try to rush on
right.
that. Mike Paparo coming out now, seeing what's going on. The meatball master, Michael Paparo.
It's going to be offsetting penalties.
All right.
Against both teams, unsportsmanlike conduct. First down, they'll replay the down. 1st and 10, same spot, and now both teams probably just wanting to kneel this one down and get to the halftime locker room. And now a flag just thrown on the field. And I don't know who this is against, because Mike Paparo's down there talking to the refs. The Steinert defense is just trying to get out on the field, and now Ramey Feniello gets escorted back over towards his sideline, so he must have said something to the refs. So now positive yardage for Hamilton West.
Yeah.
And a second unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called against Steinert.
Oh, did he just make a motion that he was thrown out? I don't think so.
They just ejected Ramey Feniello, I believe.
Oh, wow. Wow. Kid that plays that hard to get thrown out of his last game.
You got to read the room, I feel like. He's a senior. This is his last game. What are you doing throwing him out?
Yep.
I mean, what he could have said could not have been that bad to warrant an ejection. You got to read the room. You got to have a better feel for that. That just can't happen.
I mean,
he's a senior. What is at stake. Understand the game, the rivalry, the meaning, the records of both of these schools. Luckily, Ramey Feniello has a baseball season to look forward to as well, but he's a football player first and foremost, and for his senior day to be ended in that fashion is just egregious from this staff. Yeah, I digress.
No, you're right. I mean,
read the room and have a feel. That's all it takes.
And now, again, we don't know what was said, but you're right. How bad
could it be to eject a senior on senior day? That's unbelievable stuff. And I don't like to throw the word unbelievable around loosely, but that truly is unbelievable.
Yeah.
You just don't do that to a senior on senior day.
Oh, now they're not even
They'll
taking
go to
a knee.
Raoul Dye up the middle. He fights forward across the 40. And now the chippiness ensues here on the field.
Flags at the end.
Well, yeah, it's getting ugly.
You guys are sore losers!
I think there's some frustration building up.
And now it looks like Andruski's being escorted over to the sideline. They got to get a hold on this quick. This is not the way this game is supposed to go. This is not the way this game is supposed to end. You can't do this to these seniors.
I don't know. It looks like he's getting everybody off. I don't think.
You could have ended this half with 13 seconds on the clock if you were the officials 3 plays ago and avoided all of this. There was just no need to have any of this happen.
Thaddeus Richards is yelling. This is. It looked like Thaddeus Richards was yelling over at Hamilton's bench. He's just he's telling his players, just stay here.
Yeah, they're going to want to take some time and allow Hamilton West to leave the field first, head towards the halftime locker room before Steinert gets to go. Emotions now boiling past their boiling point.
It's a good time. It's going to be a long halftime because everybody's got to cool off a little. Looks like Hamilton's coaching staff is talking to their players and just everybody's trying to keep everybody cool. And, we don't know. Look, we don't know what's going on in those pileups. We don't know who's saying what or who's, I know when I went here, one of our linebackers during a game was twisting the other quarterback's foot in a pile-up. You can't see that, but that's what was happening. And they were friends. They went to parochial school together in middle school, so you never know what goes on in those piles or what's said.
Zeros now on the clock, up on the scoreboard. 24-0 the score in favor of Steinert here on Thanksgiving. The Spartans dominating. Teams head to the halftime locker rooms. We'll step aside here on WBCB. The halftime band performance is coming up next, and our first half recap along with second half action. All that and more. A happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there listening. You're watching high school football on WBCB. A happy Turkey Day to all. We'll be back with the second half here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are number one in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Hi, Paul Muller here, and there's never been a better time to be part of the team. New car inventory is back. We have over 100 new Toyotas ready to drive home today with some of our most popular models available. And with a huge selection of dependable certified used Toyotas, our pre-owned departments are ready to make a deal that works for you. Plus, our award-winning service centers will have you in and out and back on the road in no time. Visit one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton, or online at teamtoyota.net.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
Every safe night.
But it's fast, and then I look at the screen and I see it. Oh crap, he's like 5'3". Yeah, he's little. He's tough. He's on guard too. His shoulders are pretty back.
Alright, let's get to work here.
If I was in his shoes, I'd be irate. They're not even bad at getting the words in football. It's the one sport where you can talk. Yeah, that's unbelievable. How do you do that?
Was he really? I don't blame him. I mean, well, hopefully he's playing in college, but still. Yeah, this is a game when
He said it in the open, his sophomore year, he was talking about how his senior year was
Yep.
here.
Yep.
One plus.
You know what? I like the guys on this crew too. They're good guys.
Jimmy, is this a Mercer County crew or a Camden crew? Mercer?
Donnie Ellison, yeah.
I figured it had to be something pretty bad to cause it.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Definitely got chippy towards the end. Nice and friendly. Yeah. 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 Bennington, yeah. They had a real physical team, you said, this year, right? Yeah. 33-7 was the final, I saw. Yeah, I was kind of happy we weren't there for that game. I kind of knew how that was going to go. As an alum, I've seen that story so many times. Yeah, when we left the week before, Nate. Yeah. They got the kid from Pennsbury on their team now too, that lineman. It's insane. They coached him in the middle of the season. He played 3 games at Pennsbury, and then Pennington coach coached him right away, and he transferred. Can't redshirt in high school, but he's going to post grad. So that completely derailed Pennsbury's season too. He was their center, and he was like far and away their best lineman.
What, before this game?
Really?
When? Like during the week? When?
Stretch it out, bro. I ain't moving. Too cold.
Arriving at Central Station.
They don't have a ball. I'm looking at it right now.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. She's vagabond too.
You mean Hopewell? Yeah. Yeah, that didn't last long.
So very hard of it.
Right.
New York, New York.
Yep. And that was the end of that. Right. Yep. But before that, Nottingham and Orford used to try to play a Thanksgiving like this. Like the 2 other schools in Hamilton. Well, of course, it's drop football, so that worked out. That's the biggest thing. You lose power points.
Well, Steiner could have gotten maybe some higher power points. You know, they got in.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Hi, Paul Muller here, and there's never been a better time to be part of the team. New car inventory is back. We have over 100 new Toyotas ready to drive home today with some of our most popular models available. And with a huge selection of dependable certified used Toyotas, our pre-owned departments are ready to make a deal that works for you. Plus, our award-winning service centers will have you in and out and back on the road in no time. Visit one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton, or online at teamtoyota.net.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
I was talking to Keith Sackey. I just wanted to set the car. You know what? If I set the car, it will make it worse. I could have bought my calendar. Yeah. What time is it? Okay, let's go. The seat get wet? Oh, I got the seat. I took the seat up with it. I saw a buddy of mine came to a game here about 10 years ago. It was like Tom Coughlin in that game at Green Bay. That's literally what I look like. My nose is Ah, great memories, huh? Bailing already, buddy?
To get ready for the second half of Spartan football, the band would like to invite the marching unit alumni to the field to participate in the fight song.
See you soon. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they're distributed by the school.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Steinert High School Marching Unit. As always, the Steinert Marching Unit thanks you for being a wonderful audience. The winner of the Steinert
Hamilton
Marching
Township
Unit
in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
Thanksgiving Day football. Tough to beat a tradition as strong as this one here at Steinert High School in the heart of Hamilton Township, as the Hornets of Hamilton West trailing the host Spartans 24-0 through one half of play. Alongside my color man, Rich Fisher, my name is Mike Warren. Great to be with you on a dreary afternoon on Thanksgiving, but the action down on the Gridiron Fish, it's delivered in the first half. Scoring in bunches for Steinert. The emotions piling up as the teams headed towards the halftime locker rooms, and we were officially informed that Steinert will be without their leading linebacker in Ramey Feniello for the remainder of this game. The senior was ejected from the game for his second personal foul call, second unsportsmanlike conduct call against him. He will no longer be available in the second half. That is a huge loss for this Steinert defense.
Well, that kind of explains it a little better. I mean, we thought it was just him saying something and getting the boot, but I mean, when you get two personal fouls, that is the rule. So still, it's tough. It's tough. You feel bad for Remy and everything, but you know, what are you gonna do? He was in there when they built a 24-0 lead. He can always have that to look back on. And what do you think? Should we do some stats here?
Let's do it, Fish.
All right. Hamilton just had no offense at all in his first half. Passing 4 for 7 for 0 yards. Rushing 5 for -3 yards. Brian Boswell 3 carries for -7. Nasrael Dahl 2 carries for 4 yards. So that was it. 12 plays was all Hamilton had in that half. I'm sorry, 13. They did have the one incomplete pass on the punt that went bad. For Steinert, a little different story. Isaac Pate, 13 carries, 172 yards, 2 touchdowns. Anthony Giglio, 5 carries for 39 yards. Greg Brower, 3 for 21. Sean Mahan, a carry for 2 yards. Remy Feniello, a carry for 6 yards. Passing-wise, Giglio 3 for 7 with an interception for 16 yards and a touchdown. Isaiah Pate, 1 catch for a 9-yard catch for a touchdown. John Weaver, a catch for 6 yards. Nolan Petro, a catch for 1 yard. Steinert, 24 carries for 240 yards, 10 yards a carry. 3 for 7, 1 interception, 16 yards. 31 plays, 256 yards. Steinert has a 24-0 lead despite 9 penalties for 65 yards, and they still have 12 first downs to 1 for Hamilton, and that came on a Steinert penalty, an unsportsmanlike penalty, and Hamilton has 4 penalties for 20 yards. So, and I'm looking at my little fact sheet here, and this is the 18th time now Steinert has scored more than 20 points in a game. Hamilton's done it 28 times. Steinert now the 18th time they've scored more than 20 in a Thanksgiving Day game. So, it's interesting. In the close games in this series, Steinert is 4-1 on games decided by a field goal or less. 4-1, and they're 3-0 in the 1-point games in this series. And at the rate we're going, I don't think we're going to have a 1-point game today, but I just found that to be interesting.
Well, in this one, to start the second half with all of the drama that ended the first half, penalties were tasked to the Steinert kickoff team after all of the extracurriculars to end the first half. Flags thrown against Steinert, and they will have to kick things off to Hamilton West to start the second half deep in their own zone, well behind the 40-yard line where they would originally kick that football from. They'll do it back from their own 25, and so this should set Hamilton West up with their best field position of the day offensively, barring any other setbacks on the kickoff from Matt James. We've seen a couple surprise onside kicks from James. Don't think we'll see that here with how far back they're kicking this one from on their own 25, but going to have to get a good amount of leg on this one.
Yeah.
James does just that, boots this one deep and out of bounds towards the west sideline, and that will likely result in a flag. It should result in a flag for the kickoff, and I now believe that they will start, the Hornets will, on the 45-yard line in Steinert's territory with the kick going out of bounds. It looks like that's where the officials are going to place the football, but we'll see officially.
Yes, officially. All right, got all my papers all over the place here.
So 1st and 10 for the Hornets from the 50, working from the far side of the field. Closest to their sideline are the Hornets. Again, no Ramey Feniello for the remainder of this game, as he was ejected for a pair of unsportsmanlike conduct penalties assessed against him, and he's not even down on the sideline here in the second half.
Is it a rule you have to leave? I don't know.
Guess it must be. As they go to Boswell on the ground, Brian Boswell, right side. He gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd and 10.
To carry, 2nd down.
And that's been a lot of the story here this afternoon for this Hamilton offense. Not much going for them.
No, they have just had a terrible time trying to move the ball today. You know, and again, it all starts in the trenches, and I think they got like 4 out of their 5 guys are underclassmen, young. So they're getting their lumps, but, you know, this can pay off for next year.
Bressler takes the snap and rolls left. Throws on the run. It's intercepted! Hauled in by Makai Blackwell as he turns things over Steinert's way. 1st and 10 for the Spartans.
Well, Makai's had a few slip through his hands today, but he made sure to grab onto that one.
Blackstone jumps the route and hauls it in. 2nd interception of the game, the 1st in Steinert's favor.
And that's only the 2nd thrown this year by Colin Bressler.
1st and 10 for Steinert from their own 44, near side of the field.
2nd interception in his 79th pass of the year.
3rd interception on the season for Blackstone. He's at the top of the screen, Jay Smar at the bottom.
Tell you what, he's a player. He's just a sophomore.
Gilio takes the low snap, has pressure, steps up, flips, it's Weaver, complete. Across the original line of scrimmage, stacked up by the Hornets, and stood up after a gain of about 3. It'll make it 2nd and 7.
We're doing a little Patrick Mahomes there, a little whip, whip. Just sort of dump it over.
Isaiah Pate comes into the game and into the backfield. He's back there with Isaac. Both of the Pates bunched to the left in the gun. 2nd and 7. Gilio takes the snap. They'll go to Isaac. He's got space right side. Shakes a man across the 30, shy of the 25. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Isaac Pate continues to rack up the yards on the ground.
Oh, my goodness. He runs so hard.
From the 47 down to the 26.
It's a 27-yard pickup. Isaac Pate. Man, I'll tell you.
1st and 10 for Steinert on the Hamilton West 26. Isaac Pate getting closer and closer to 200 yards on the afternoon.
1 yard away.
199 yards for Pate.
Yeah, that's unofficial, of course. That's my stats.
They'll feed him. He gets a couple up the middle. 201 rushing yards officially now for Isaac Pate.
I don't know what the record is for rushing yards in this game. I mean, I couldn't even venture a guess.
Pate sweep right side, splits a defender and falls forward at the 15. Another strong carry from Pate. It moves the chains. First and 10 from the West 15 for Steinert.
That'd be one of the best nobody ever rushed for 300 yards in one of these games.
That would be something. Definitely not out of the cards for Pate in this one.
Oh, no. I mean, he's
ton of time in this game, 9 minutes and counting here in the third quarter.
All he has to do is break off one of those 70-yarders of his.
Greg Brower in the backfield next to Isaiah Pate. Gilio wants to throw right side through the hands of Blackstone and incomplete.
Gilio's pass intended by Blackstone.
Second and 10.
Incomplete. Second down and 10 for the Spartans.
I'm sure Mekhi Blackstone is a little frustrated with the way these balls are slipping through him today. He did get that interception, but he's had a few. It's the beauty of being a sophomore. You get 2 more cracks in this game.
Gilio in the same formation. Gets the snap. They'll go Brower up the middle. He's got a seam. Dives inside the 5. Right around the 3. Just short of the end zone. And Brower, he could smell it.
First down, Spartans.
First and goal at the 4.
First and goal for the Spartans from the 4-yard line.
Gotta tip our hat to this Steinert offensive line today. They have just been doing everything they've had to do to get these guys holes and space, everything a good running back needs. Because, I mean, every guy that's gone in has picked up pretty decent yards.
I formation. Tyler Carochi, the fullback. They'll hand it to him. Into the end zone for the touchdown.
Told you, every guy that goes in.
Tyler Carochi with a carry.
Tyler Carochi, the senior.
Spartans.
Net 6 on senior day.
And how good does that feel for Tyler Carochi? I mean, here's a guy that doesn't get a lot of time, but they put him in his first carry, he gets into the end zone. That's a great memory that you're going to take with you for a long time. Well, actually, he's a lineman, so I guess they had to announce him.
They had him lined up as a fullback on the play.
Yeah, I mean, even better. I mean,
extra point from Matt James is up and good. 31-0. Steinert dominating here on Thanksgiving. 8 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Oh, boy.
Proud to sponsor today's game on WBCB Economy Bike Shop at 1637 Route 33 in Hamilton. Ready to save you money this holiday season is Economy Bike Shop. E-bikes in stock and ready to hit the open road at considerable savings. Economy Bike Shop at 1637 Route 33 in Hamilton. Proud to sponsor today's game on WBCB. And Blend Restaurant in the heart of Hamilton on Route 33 as well would like to wish everyone a very happy Thanksgiving. The family at Blend of Hamilton are proud to sponsor portions of today's game. Blend Restaurant offers authentic cuisine for the entire family, from burgers, sandwiches, and quesadillas to entrees including ahi tuna, steaks and chops, and more. Blend Restaurant on Route 33 in Hamilton. Proud to sponsor today's contest on the WBCB Sports Network.
Not only that, Mike, I forgot to tell you, they got us on at the bar at the Blend today.
Do they?
Yes. So
special shout out to everybody at the Blend.
Yeah, shout out to all you guys, all you folks at the Blend watching this game.
Tyrone Krupe bobbles, and he slammed to the turf inside the 5-yard line. First down and 10 to go for West. But great field position for the Steinert defense to start.
Yeah, it is.
Under 8 to play in the third quarter. Steinert with a 30-point advantage up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and this is just the third time in 66 years that Steinert scored over 30 points in a game.
First down and 10 for for the
Hamilton's done it 9 times. Steinert, it's the 3rd time. So this is a big day for Steinert.
Looked like Krupe was going to be down inside the 5. They mark him at the 6. 1st and 10 from their own 6-yard line. 94 yards in front of the Hornets. Bressler, a back to either side. Raul Dye to his left. Boswell to his right. Man in motion. They go Raul Dye up the middle. Looking for space, but not much in front of him as he gets a yard, maybe 2, and
second down. Hornets.
they'll bring him down around the 9-yard line.
You know, Hamilton's they're just aching to try to get something going, just something to hang their hat on here.
Ball placed at the 8. 2nd and 8 to go.
You know, at this point, you're playing for pride. You just want to, you want to go down slugging. And I don't mean slugging for real. We're going to have another melee, but.
Bressler under center, rolls, play action, pass, fired, incomplete, intended for Raul Dye. 3rd down and long to go.
Cullen Bressler, the son of former South Brunswick linebacker Cullen Bressler, who was teammates with now Texas A&M head coach Mike Elko at South Brunswick High.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They had some good teams back in those days.
Here's 3rd and about 8 to go. Bressler, same formation. Takes the snap. Wants to throw left side, has a man. It's Carmelo Brown. Complete. 1st down and more across the 25, down around the 27. Well enough to move the chains and a 1st down for Hamilton West.
Yeah, and good for Hamilton. You know, get some going here a little bit for them. You know,
1st and 10. Ball placed right at their own 27.
That's actually the first down they've gotten on their own, not from a penalty. It's only 2nd 1st down they've gotten in the game, but.
First and 10, Bressler in from the sideline with the play.
I'll tell you, this is one of the more miserable weather games we've had on Thanksgiving in a while.
Bressler wants to throw, screen pass, Weaver picks it off. He's got space, he's gonna go. Pick 6, but a flag is down.
By John Weaver, flag on the play.
John Weaver picks it off. Flag thrown on the play. Roughing the passer is the call.
Wow.
Unreal.
Wow.
That's a call you see maybe in the NFL, not at high school. The roughing the passer after an interception was thrown. That's a new one at the high school level.
I didn't say it, so I'm not going to comment on it. I was watching the ball. I didn't see what happened there. But that's John Weaver had to be talk about going from elation to dejection for John Weaver.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Ten penalties for 80 yards for Steinert, and they're still up 31.
So now 1st and 10 from their own 42. It's Boswell on the ground. He's got nothing going again.
Boswell with the carry.
Steinert had it read right away. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage and nothing else. 2nd and 10.
They have just not been able to run the ball. Just Steiner. I mean, Steiner knows. They know Raul Dye and Boswell are the ones to watch. So far, just 1 yard rushing for the Hornets.
2nd and 10, under 6 to play, nearing the 5-minute mark.
Surprised they're not trying to do any, little swing passes out to Boswell or something. Just get him into some space.
Rowell Dye to the left, Boswell to the right. Steinert shows pressure, pulls back, pass complete. It's Carmelo Brown looking for space, but he's met by a whole pack of Spartans.
Pass to Carmelo Brown, met by platoon of Spartans. Third down. And about 5 for the Hornets.
Third and manageable, 3rd and 5 to go here for Hamilton West. Carmelo Brown with a couple of nice catches here on this drive. Looking to replicate something similar here on 3rd and 5 as he was able to move the chains deep in their own territory on a 3rd down play earlier in this series.
Yeah, I mean, you got a huge break on this drive when you got a pick 6 nullified by that penalty, so you really want to take advantage of it.
Bressler looking right, rolls right, hit as he throws, incomplete.
Wow.
Andruski on the pressure.
There was nobody.
4th down and 5.
I guess he was just throwing it away there.
4th and 5, intended receiver looked to be Brody Hunt.
I didn't see Brody Hunt. Where was he?
I think he slipped and he was down on the ground when the pass was his way.
Oh, okay.
So I think it was supposed to be an out route towards the sideline past the sticks, but looked like he slipped and fell.
So you got that good point guard vision. You see the whole court.
I try my best.
Yes.
I do miss a lot, as I did miss the coin toss to start this. So
yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, you dug your way out of that hole, pal.
That's right. It's not about how you start; it's about how you finish.
That's exactly right.
4:05 to play. 4th down and 5 to go.
Oh boy, are we
here
finished.
in the 3rd. Movement up front. It's going to be on the Spartans.
Flag on the play.
Encroachment. It's a 5-yard penalty, and this should be enough to move the chains for a first. 1st and 10 for Hamilton West.
Spartans, a result in a 1st down for the Hornets. 1st down and 10 for the Hornets on the Spartan 48-yard line.
Well, 4 first downs for Hamilton, 3 as a result of Steinert penalties. Take what you can get, Mike.
1st and 10 on the plus side of midfield for Hamilton West on the Steinert 48. Loaded backfield in the gun. Bressler chucks it deep down the sideline. Batted incomplete. Isaiah Pate on the coverage with Jace Marr. 2nd and 10.
It almost looked like what do you call it? Carmelo Brown was the defender on that play.
Yeah.
The way he was sort of swinging his arm.
More Spartans than Hornets in the area to track that football, and Brown had to play some defensive back towards the end of that rep. Well, Brian Boswell comes out. Figueroa comes in, and Rowell Dye comes out for Hamilton West. It's 2nd and 10, 3:57 to play here in this 3rd quarter. Man in motion, sweep.
Oh.
Bouncing off a man, still on his feet, looking for a seam, but nothing is there. Demario Marshall stopped for a loss, and another flag is going to come in at the end of this play as the extracurriculars continue between these two teams, and an injured player down on the field for Hamilton West.
Evan Stubbs nearly blew that play up. He was in on that quick. As it turned out, it was still a 3-yard loss.
So injuries down on the field, a couple of Hornets down on the turf. We'll take a quick timeout with injuries down on the field and remind you about some of the great sponsors we have here on WBCB. You miss any of today's action, the Trentonian's got you covered. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. And Bob Hope's Auto Repair at 903 Arena Drive in Hamilton. Trust, integrity, and reliability since 1986. The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health to learn more. Stay healthy, Hamilton. And today's game also brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all their students the best of luck this school term. They are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. And of course, Saul Funeral Homes, proud to bring you today's game since 1899. SaulFuneralHomes.com to learn more. Saul Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor today's game and hopes you enjoy it.
So what are your plans today, Michael?
Well, shortly after the conclusion of this broadcast, I'll be heading to New Hope, Pennsylvania to visit some of my relatives for Thanksgiving dinner and watch some football.
Nice. Sounds good.
How about yourself, Fish?
Oh, Barbara is cooking. My girlfriend Barbara is cooking a
Very nice.
huge turkey today. It's just me, her, and my mom.
Nice.
But I had her get a really big turkey because my favorite part of Thanksgiving is the skin on the turkey.
That's right.
If it's crispy and golden. And turkey sandwiches the days after Thanksgiving. So
there you go.
I'm going to be eating turkey sandwiches till basketball season.
I love a good Thanksgiving leftover sandwich. I know Wawa calls it the gobbler. I enjoy one of those probably every day after Thanksgiving until, it's about Christmas time and I'm craving cookies. But, my go-to on the Thanksgiving plate is you got the dinner roll or the biscuit. You're making a mini sandwich with all those ingredients on that, and tough to beat it.
No, that's true. I like the leftovers dinner where you make a whole second dinner.
That's right.
You bring everything out.
It's Thanksgiving the next day again.
Right, but my favorite thing is there's just turkey on a roll or white bread with mayonnaise and salt and pepper. Ugh. It's like my favorite. It's like a Jersey tomato sandwich in the summer. You like these sandwiches in the winter. Of course. But
so action about set to resume. Penalty called against Steinert on sportsmanlike conduct again against Steinert as the emotions continue to kind of boil over in this one.
Well, you'd think Steinert would be kind of under control. They'd be happy because of things are going their way in this game.
Maybe it's the frustration from the Hornets that's kind of catching them off guard and reacting right.
Maybe.
It's 1st and 10. The ball spotted on the 36-yard line.
I don't know if I've ever seen this before. A team with 100 yards and penalties leading the game by 31 points.
It's a good point. It's a really good point. Only in high school football.
Yeah, only on Thanksgiving Day.
Bressler under center. It's Figueroa, the back right side. He's met in the backfield for a loss. Andruski gets there again.
Andruski in on the tackle.
And this linebacking core this afternoon for Steinert has been all over the rushing attacks from Hamilton West.
Yeah, I got to tell you, these guys are always in the right position. I mean, offensively and defensively, they really have some good schemes.
2nd down and a long 12 in front of them. Make it 13.
The rain has stopped at least.
Bressler throwing left side, incomplete.
Bressler's pass incomplete.
Pass intended for Luke Bruck.
12 for the Hornets.
And on the coverage for Steinert was Quinion Simmons. Clock stops at 2:13 here in the third quarter. 3rd and long.
This is Hamilton's deepest penetration of the game for sure. 36, well now it's a 38. Never heard that before. Mary Had a Little Lamb being played on the drum.
3rd and long, Bressler drops back, throws right. It is incomplete, intended for Brandon Boswell. 4th and 12 looming here for the Hornets.
Pretty good pass.
2:08 to play in the third.
Well, yeah, you definitely got to go for it.
Absolutely. Bressler comes in from the sideline.
I mean, hey, look, I'll tell you what, this Steiner defense would love to keep them out of the end zone. This would become their third straight shutout in this series. No team's done that in the history of this series.
Bressler throwing left side, pass is incomplete. Flag comes in.
Holding.
And a hold is going to be called against West. They will decline.
Yeah.
Will Steinert.
Yes.
And 1st and 10 going to take over
Incomplete.
from about their own 35.
Penalty was against
Closer
the
to the
That'll be declined.
38.
Turnover on down. 1st down and 10 for the Spartans.
1st and 10 for Steinert, leading 31-0 in a scoring drive here.
That was a pretty long drive. If that was the same drive that Weaver had his pick 6 called back on. That seemed like a long time ago.
That's right. So now the offense for Steinert comes out onto the field. Matt James comes out at wide receiver, split out wide. Gilio in the pistol. 2 backs bunched up behind him. Looks like Brower and Pate. Boot right side. It's a keeper for the quarterback, Gilio. He gets swung down to the turf.
Gilio with a carry. Ladies and gentlemen, no one has claimed a
2nd and 8.
So, again, green ticket 747-922. Collect your prize at the concession stand. 747-922. Collect your prize at the concession stand. Thank you.
If the money was up here, I would have said that was my ticket.
It would have been yours, right?
Yeah. Yep.
2nd down and 8 to go. 2 receivers to the left. James at the top of the screen. Weaver motions from right to left. Bunched up on the left side of the line. Gilio pitches left side. Looking for space.
That's a new runner.
Brought down is Michael Innocenzi.
Innocenzi with a carry.
And he fights his way forward
3rd
just
down.
shy of the 45, right around the 42. 3rd down and 7.
What number? Oh, there he is. 31. Sophomore.
Michael Innocenzi, the sophomore on the carry.
Everybody getting a little chance.
Final 30 seconds and change here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and long. Ground give. Pate looking for space. Helmet comes off.
Yeah, I thought that was a fumble. It was a helmet.
Pate with the carry.
And he's bottled up right around the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing for him on that attempt. Helmet comes off of Isaac Pate.
Oh, holding. Defensive holding on that play. Jeez.
A penalty called against Hamilton West.
Hamilton finally gets a stop, and the penalty keeps the drive going. Whew.
Was it a penalty or was it? I think it was a face mask because of
Okay.
Pate's helmet coming off.
Oh, okay.
So they didn't make, I don't think they made Pate come out of the game unless he just got pulled off for substitution purposes.
That's the first penalty on Hamilton in a while. They came out and they got a couple really quick, and then
1st and 10 now on the right side of midfield are the Spartans, as they're just going to let this final seconds tick off here to end the 3rd quarter.
At the end of the 3rd quarter.
3
Spartans
quarters in the
31,
books. The Spartans
0.
with now 11 quarters of shutout football against Hamilton West. Going for 12 straight quarters of scoreless football and looking for a score offensively is Steinert on the right side of midfield when the drive resumes in the 4th quarter. Blend Restaurant in the heart of Hamilton on Route 33 would like to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. The family at Blend of Hamilton are proud to sponsor today's game. For the holidays, gift cards from Blend make excellent gifts. Blend also has facilities for private parties, but call soon to book your affair. Call 609-245-8887, 609-245-8887. Blend Restaurant offers cuisine for the entire family. Burgers, sandwiches, and quesadillas, and so much more. Entrees including ahi tuna steak and steaks and chops and so much more. 911 Route 33 in Hamilton. Mention your high school and receive 10% off.
Really? Oh, wow. You know who works at the Blend, Michael?
Who's that?
Beth Gilio, the mother of Steinert quarterback Anthony Gilio.
Look at that.
Well, she is the one who touched base with us to advertise for this game.
That's awesome.
So we thank Beth and the people at the Blend for all their support.
Gilio keeps on the read, inverted veer up the middle and plows his way forward for a strong gain. Almost 7 on the carry.
Second down and 4 for the Spartans.
Make it 6 officially. It's 2nd and 4. Play action pass. Petro catches, slips a defender, fights across the 25, down inside the 25, at the 23. First down for Steinert. Score here for the Spartans would start the running clock.
Oh, that's right.
Looks like they are determined to find that end zone. Marching down the field, nearing the 11-minute mark. Gilio with Brower in the gun. He'll feed Brower right side. Nowhere to go. Tackled for a loss. In the backfield, Jamal Coates, the senior.
Coates in on the tackle.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Second down and long for the
Hamilton hasn't had a lot of plays like that. Jamal Coates has to feel pretty good about that, getting in there.
2nd and 12.
Brower's been picking up pretty good yards every time he's touched the ball. He was thinking this is easy.
2nd and 12. Brower still the back to the left. Play action. Gilio lets it fly deep down the sideline. Weaver with the catch. Touchdown Steinert.
Well, and you know what? You got to feel happy for Weaver because he thought he had a TD earlier on the pick 6. Got it called back on the roughing the passer call. So, you know, as a senior, to grab that touchdown pass, good for John Weaver.
Extra point team will come on. 37-0 Steinert. Anthony Gilio finds John Weaver, the senior tight end, who makes the acrobatic catch for the touchdown. Matt James on for the extra point.
Really nice pass. Great job by Weaver catching that a little bit. Not in total traffic, but he had some traffic to deal with.
Kick is up. It is good. And what do you know? A flag is down on the field.
extra point is good.
Now James having a nice little day for himself too. Matt James 5 for 5 on PATs and a 30-yard field goal.
It's good with 10:24 left in the game. Spartans 38, Hornets 0.
Extra point is good. 38-0 the score with 10:24 to play. Spartans will kick things back.
On the play.
And do they throw another flag?
I think Stinger just meant another flag, like in a continuation of flags in the game. They're bringing the Joe Logue Trophy. We forgot to mention that. Steinert wins this game today, which they will. This will be their first Joe Logue Trophy since 2015. First outright Joe Logue Trophy, which of course goes to the winner of the Hamilton round robin between Nottingham, Steinert, and Hamilton. Nottingham's won it the majority of those years since 2015, but Steinert winning it for the first time in 9 years. And they've literally dominated the Hamilton Township teams. They have now outscored Nottingham and Hamilton by a combined 72-0. So that's what you call winning the Joe Logue Trophy convincingly. Joe Logue, of course, the late great sports writer, sports editor for the Trentonian, an absolute legend in Mercer County.
Kick goes out of the back of the end zone.
Goes through the end zone for a touchback.
And it looks like, just based on looking down at the sideline for Steinert, Anthony Giglio's day seems to be done. He's got the rib guard unbuckled and the jersey pulled up a bit, and getting loose down on the sideline, starting to throw, is John LaGorda, the freshman.
Well, let's see. Giglio's day, 6 for 11 with an interception for 19, 22, 32, 50. 6 for 11, an interception, 57 yards, and 2 touchdowns, and rushed 7 times for 47 yards. Pretty good day for the senior quarterback. I'm looking for people to win this Rich Finaro trophy for the Steinert MVP. Look, if you're going to pick the best player, the outstanding player, it would be Pate. But I think if it goes to a senior, I don't know. You'd have Giglio in there. You'd have
John Weaver definitely needs to be in the discussion.
Yeah, Weaver jumps to the top of the list, really.
Yeah. A number of tackles for a loss, and touchdown on offense.
Here's the other thing, and we don't know. Coaches know this better than us. There could be a lineman in there who's having a big-time day.
Second down.
It looks like
opening these holes.
Down on the field now, the seniors getting their final handshakes and appreciation down on the field. The seniors for Steinert, and this Steinert defense will receive a very loud round of applause, and rightfully so, as they have dominated this contest here today.
Well, these guys, this is special for these guys. These guys have that started as sophomores, Remy Feniello among them. Not a lot of them started, but a few of them have been starting since their sophomore year. They've never lost on Thanksgiving, and that's a big, big deal to those guys. Like, hey, we never lost a Thanksgiving game. 3-0. And 3-0, and, well, we still got 9 minutes to go. We don't know what's going to happen, but Steinert trying to become the first team in this of either of these two teams to register 3 straight shutouts.
Hornets are going to keep it on the ground. Ball hits the turf, and falling on by Bressler, it'll bring up 3rd down. As the clock continues to tick, and Hamilton West, it's been a tough one for them today, as they have really not been able to get anything going offensively or defensively. Just no sparks provided for Hamilton West in this game today, and a tough one for them, as Steinert well on their way for securing the 3rd straight victory here in the longest storied rivalry.
Yeah, I mean, you got to feel for Hamilton. I mean, nobody wants to, especially the seniors, nobody wants to go out this way. And, it's tough. It's just tough.
Bressler lets it fly deep down the side, incomplete.
That was a pretty good pass.
A good throw from Bressler, intended for Luke Bruck. It falls incomplete, 4th down, and about 14 to go, and the punt team probably going to come on here for Hamilton West. For Steinert, the victory for them improves them to 5-7 on the season. Thaddeus Richards set to move to 2-0 now on Thanksgiving for Steinert. A very good start to his tenure here for the Spartans. And, you talk about rivalry matchups, you talk about the big game for each team year to year, and, being able to salvage your season in this way on a year-to-year basis. You hear it at the college level with, Carolina and Duke, where it doesn't matter what happens as long as we beat Duke, or as long as we beat Carolina, that's all that matters. Well,
you got, and in football, you got all those games this weekend on rivalry week. Michigan State, Ohio State, Alabama, Auburn, all those teams. It's their season makers.
Steinert will take over 1st and 10 in good field position after a wobbly punt from Hamilton West.
Well, Steinert did some good things this year. I mean, they didn't have a winning record, but look, they qualified for the state playoffs. They won Thanksgiving again. They won the Joe Loeb Trophy.
For the Spartans from the Hornet 32-yard.
And, they lose a few players, but they have some good players coming back. You got the Feniellos coming, or not Feniello, you got the Pates coming back. Kai Blackburn will be back. They lose guys like Feniello and Weaver. Giglio, but Andruski, he's another big loss.
John LaGorda in the gun. Handoff up the middle. Looked like Innocenzi again, and
Innocenzi with the carry.
he gets bunched up quickly. Second down and about 7 to go. Nearing the 5-minute mark here in the fourth quarter.
Well, Isaac Pate's day is probably done too. He finished 15 carries for 208 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Is that good?
I think so. I don't know. I have to ask.
Well, Isaac Pate, another tremendous effort, and I gotta meet Isaac Pate because he has a knack for every time that I'm here calling a game at Steinert, he rushes for over 100 yards and at least has one score.
Well, why don't you come over and I'll bring you over to meet him.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan.
Maybe we'll go over and we'll all do a podcast together.
There we go. The post-game podcast.
Yeah. Who carried that? I didn't see that. Did you?
I did not. I apologize.
They lost a yard, whoever they were.
They did sub out for or they brought in a new back for the play, but I believe that was Innocenzi on the carry again.
Okay.
Could be wrong, though. Third down and about 10 to go.
You know, and I used to see them running around the parking lot at the Pates. Oh, jeez.
LaGorda throwing right side.
Right through his hands.
Through the hands of the intended receiver and Josh Luis Reyes.
And you would, you see the size of those guys. You would
incomplete.
never think that they were football players. But they're very good football players.
Under 4 minutes to play. 4th and 10. For Steinert, the 3rd consecutive victory against Hamilton West on Thanksgiving Day. In dominant fashion for the 2nd consecutive year. For the 3rd consecutive year is the Steinert defense not allowing a point.
Well, not yet.
In this 3-game span, and still some time left in this one. Carry up the middle. Positive yardage.
Turnover on downs, first down and 10.
But a turnover on downs.
The Hornets from their own 27-yard line.
And now the Hornets from their own 27, 1st and 10, and trying to get some points up on the scoreboard to break that scoreless streak.
Well, if this score stays the way it is, or Steinert scores again, if Hamilton doesn't score, this will be the biggest win for Steinert in this series. Breaking a record that was set in 1967.
Wow.
The 67 team beat Hamilton 38-6, so they won by 32 points. That is Steinert's biggest margin of victory. They are 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from breaking that record. This would also...
Raul Dye powering through defenders and finally drugged down.
With the carry. First down.
Does have a gain of 11. It's a first down for Hamilton West as the 2-minute mark approaches.
Yeah, I don't think Hamilton's going to lay down. They may have some new jerseys in there, but they want to score. They do not want to get shut out again. And they don't care if they do it against a reserve defensive team. They want to get points.
Hand off to Raul Dye. He'll go right side, but he's stood up, still moving somehow. And the play finally blown dead after he fights forward for about 2. Final 90 seconds and change ticking off here today, Fish. It's been quite a fun one, and my first Thanksgiving Day game in the books just about officially here. Been a lot of fun calling it with you today, and hopefully the rest of the day is a lot warmer and a lot more friendlier than the environments that we were thrusted into today. But what a game here today as the Steinert Spartans just a minute and change away from another shutout victory, their 3rd straight in this series.
It's been dominant. It's been dominant. And thank you, Mike, for all the kind words you said, all the nice words you said about me earlier. Oh, man.
Big play in the backfield. Raul Dye gets popped behind the line of scrimmage. Anthony Marine, the freshman, gets his face mask in on the action. And under a minute to play here. Third down, long to go. About 8 in front of them. And
so here's a few other tidbits for you. This will be Steinert's 7th shutout in this series. And like I said, they will become the first team in this series to have 3 straight shutouts. Hamilton had 2 straight in 79-80. Steinert on a 3 shutout streak. 7th overall. Hamilton's got 12 shutouts, but the defenses add 1 for each defense because there were 2 games where the only points the other team scored was a safety, and they were both 6-2 games. So you had that. Like we said before, this is Steinert's largest margin of victory ever, breaking the 1967 team's record. Steinert, it's only the 3rd time in the history of this series, which has been dominated by Hamilton, that Steinert's won at least 3 straight games. They won 4 straight in 84-87, 2015-18, and now they've got 3 in a row. They'll try to make it 4 next year, but that's a year away. Look, just a dominant effort by Steinert. Again, kudos to that Spartans offensive line. They did a tremendous job busting holes open, getting Isaac Pate the room to run. The same with Anthony Gilio. The same with anybody that they brought in. Steinert ended up with, let's see, real thick, 255, 285, 289, 291, 295, 302 rushing yards unofficially for Steinert in this game. So, I mean, that's just a dominant performance. And
dominant indeed.
And it all started with the first play of the game being thrown as an interception for Steinert. Gilio was picked off on his first pass, and it all went uphill from there.
Drama in this one from start to finish results in a 38-0 victory for Steinert in the 66th overall meeting here on Thanksgiving Day between the Hamilton West Hornets and the Steinert Spartans.
Hold on. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
And a happy Thanksgiving to everyone from Rich Fisher, from myself, Mike Warren, and the rest of the crew here at WBCB. Today's game brought to you by Revere Restaurant, Kessel Dermatology, Haldeman Ford Subaru, Salt Funeral Homes, the NJEA, Team Toyota, Capital Health System, Blend Restaurant, Bob Hope's Auto Repair, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, Hyundai of Trenton, Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, the Italian People's Bakery, the Trentonian, and the HTEA. All proud to bring you today's game, and can't forget about Economy Bike Shop as well, and Mako of Ewing. For all of our sponsors who made today's broadcast possible and made all of our broadcasts possible this football season, we thank you so much for making another great season possible here on WBCB. For my broadcast partner, the Mercer County and Steinert Hall of Famer, Rich Fisher, my name is Mike Warren. Ryan Baxter, our cameraman today. Brianne O'Neill produced today's stream. One final time here from Steinert High School. It's the Spartans victorious over the Hornets of Hamilton West by a final of 38-0. Until we talk to you again for basketball season here on WBCB, we thank you so much for tuning in to high school football all season long on the WBCB Sports Network. One final time, this is Mike Warren saying so long, and we'll catch you this winter on the hardwood as our basketball season ensues on the WBCB Sports Network. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Ellie and Parker, Sean's son and his wife Ann, and kids Will, Finn, and Roan. And our 2024 William McAvoy MVP goes to number 50, Jamal Coates. The Steinert MVP award is named after Mr. Richard Fanaro Sr. Mr. Fanaro was an all-star running back during his playing days at Pleasantville in South Jersey from 1967 to 1978. Mr. Fanaro was a football coach as well as spending several years with the track and field and basketball programs. He also officiated track and field, football, and basketball. According to his son, coaching football is the memory most others had of his father. The football field was his place, and football was his game, and coaching was his passion. Mr. Fanaro loved teaching at Steinert. He was an educator first. He felt teaching was a profession of the highest calling and believed by working with young people he could have a real influence on how the future would be. During his 30-plus year career as an educator, Mr. Fanaro is a health and physical education and driver ed instructor. Mr. Fanaro impacted many lives both in the classroom as well on the athletic fields and courts. Here to present the award are his son Rich and his wife Suzanne, his grandson Michael and fiancee Kate Tizano, grandson Nicholas and his wife Brianna, and his great-granddaughter Juliana. It is with great honor that we award the 2024 Rich Fanaro Senior MVP Award to number 1, Isaac Pate.